go. Sheesh, we're on episode 19.
Episode
Bruh,
19? Yeah, 19.
19. No Rigo today.
Bruh, this
Freaking fresh.
motherfucker.
Got a message for him on this. Just wait for it.
Fucking tired of this guy,
For
Rigo.
real. He's about to get the pink slip. There it is. Look at that shit. Look at line number 2. Yeah, Rigo.
Hashtag fuck
Yeah,
Rigo.
for real.
Hashtag fuck Rigo.
Yeah. This guy bugging
3 no call, no
again.
shows is termination.
Bro, he's about to get
Motherfucker's
the pink
fired.
slip,
Hell
bro.
yeah, he's fucking fired.
Yo, his daughter took his car. That sounds like an excuse to me.
Bro, you're saying way too much,
Bruh.
Joshua. Yo, wanted. This
Wanted
guy's
too.
wanted.
We don't
Can you
even know
guys
where
get
he
this
is
guy
right
in
now.
here? Can you guys bring him here, please?
Please, we need him right now, bro.
What the
Jeez.
fuck you looking at?
I'm pointing at
The
that. fool.
camera's right there, fool. You're looking at that.
I don't know. I always do that, but whatever. But yeah, Rigo be flaking again,
Hell yeah,
bro.
I'm really starting to get fucking tired of this guy. He's not my favorite guy.
No, for real. That's why this fool's wanted,
If
bro.
we go to the movies, he's buying me fucking popcorn.
Bruh. Yeah, we're supposed to see a movie tonight. I don't know if
Hell
that fool's gonna
yeah.
end up showing up.
I know we might have to go ourselves
for
to
real.
Wingstop.
Good. I don't want to have that fool eating popcorn anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So. Freaking him and Tech Guy, bro. All they do is eat popcorn, shoving it in. The whole movie, bro. I can't even concentrate. I can't even concentrate.
You can't concentrate because you're falling asleep, dude. You
Oh,
fell asleep
no.
during John Wick 4, motherfucker.
Because it was like 1 a.m, fool.
It
God.
was a good ass movie.
That
I
was
loved
good,
That
bro.
movie was
Except
fucking
when he
fire.
rolled down the stairs, I was pressed.
Dude, this guy's still mad about
I'm
that.
not mad. I'm just saying I'm pressed.
During that scene, okay, no spoiler alerts. Just this one tiny one. During that scene, he gets kicked down like a flight of stairs, and the whole time this was just like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? He could have grabbed onto the brake.
Dude, he definitely could have. He rolled down like 200 flights of stairs. Shit, yeah, I'm still, bro. Freaking Rigo,
Yeah.
bro.
Hashtag Wingstop.
Yeah, and
Fuck
dandruff.
Buffalo Wild
Yeah,
Wings.
for real.
Next time we're-
Anti-shout out your
next time-
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time we're putting hashtag fuck B-dubs.
All right, for real. We got to do that next
Oh,
week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, this
Sheesh.
guy.
But yeah, so Rigo's not here again.
Hell yeah. All jokes aside. No, actually, no jokes aside.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what kind of joke?
No, Rigo doesn't have a good reason. His
Nah.
daughter took his car.
Come on, get another car, fool.
Yeah, fool.
Yeah.
Bro, this motherfucker.
Doesn't have another car. What about a scooter or an electric bike?
Yeah, for real,
Yeah.
bro. They're only like $1.
Or
to
even
fucking
take an
rent.
Uber, fool.
Yeah, they're only
God.
like $1 to fucking
I was willing to
rent.
pay for your Uber. Nah, I don't know about that, but
From
that
Palmdale,
shit would be
fuck.
far. It'd be like $200. probably.
Yikes, that's
Nah, I wouldn't be
fucking
willing to
crazy.
pay, but you got to do what you have to do to be here on time.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Or you're about to get the pink slip.
Yeah. And we're not talking the pink slip for a car title.
Nah, for real, the pink slip because you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll evaluate you, but you better show up next week. Jeez, we're going hard on Rigo today. Dude, we
Oh,
haven't even done our
fucking
fit check
comedy.
yet.
Fit check.
Jeez, you want to go first?
All right, you first.
Jeez. All right. Well,
What
I
are you
just
wearing?
got like a simple shirt, nothing light, something light. It's just like a regular, like, or I can't even freaking
The
get this
fuck? What
shit.
is it?
It's Amamanier. It's like a Jordan brand. They did like a
Mm.
collab, so it's like a pink shirt.
Sounds like a Jewish brand.
And then
you
I'm
said
just
that
wearing-
name really good.
And then I'm wearing like just some shorts, bro, I'm out of the camera again. I
go that
can't even get
way.
in this camera. Sheesh, some blue shorts, and then something light, Oh, I can't even.
Dude, the
Oh,
camera's
I
over
keep
there.
forgetting. Bro. Something light,
Okay, put your left foot up.
Bruh, something light, some weight runners. Sheesh, yes, sir.
Those are nice.
Yes,
I
I got
need
a
to get-
backup too.
Yeah, you
Sheesh,
do.
yes, sir. I got
You need
a
to get a pair of those.
dude. They're nice, really
Get me
comfortable
some.
too.
Get me some.
Sheesh, yeah, something light.
Something like.
Yeah. What about you?
Um.
Sheesh, you better pull up your hood too.
Sheesh.
Yes, sir.
I'm wearing some. Are those Dickies? I'm wearing some Dickies.
Dickies?
But yeah, I'm wearing some Dickies. I had to bring it back with the Yoon Ambush.
Sheesh, yes, sir.
Adjust Air Force. These are so comfortable.
Are they comfortable?
They are.
Yeah.
They're
Do they
actually
have
really
like foam
comfortable.
or something right underneath, or like an air unit or something?
Yeah, this right here. But
Sheesh.
they're really comfortable, and they're technically like 2 shoes in one. You can remove the strap.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
you can
shit.
remove this strap.
It's almost like a huarache.
Yeah.
Have you
in a
worn
way.
a huarache
Yes,
before
I
or
have
seen
a
them?
pair of Warashis.
Sheesh.
Like
Do you like it better with the strap or without?
with the strap, but you see, you
Yeah, I
take
think
the
I like
strap
it
off,
better with the strap too.
and then it's a white swoosh.
Yeah.
So it's like you're kind of wearing 2 shoes in one, I guess. But
Yeah, I usually like it with the strap because
Yeah.
I had a huarache too,
mhm.
and I took the strap off, but I liked it with it on
yeah,
there.
the strap is actually pretty cool.
I just
the-
like how it looks with the strap. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm wearing that, and then I'm wearing a
Sheesh.
nice little
Bro, you better
drop
put that
dead-
hood on, bro.
drop dead hoodie. You know what I mean? It's a UK brand.
Bruh, show him the hoodie,
Bruh,
fool.
hold the fuck. Let me put it on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Some simple.
Something
It's
light, you know.
pretty cold, so I had to.
You're a
It's pretty chilly outside. So
what was the word? I just
what?
used it.
What? What are you saying, fool? I'm a what?
I can't even remember the word now. I'm freaking dumb. Whatever, it'll come to me later.
I'm a.
Furry. You're a furry, fool.
Oh yeah, I'm a furry
Sheesh.
fool.
All right.
So are you. You have a built-in sweater. You have wolfism.
Bruh. Mm. At least they was not that hot, so that's good.
Sheesh.
Yes,
You're
sir.
gonna wear the sweater when we go to the movies.
If we go, if this fool doesn't flake on us, bruh.
But are you gonna try to get those? Speaking of shoes, are you gonna try to get those Harito dunks?
I
Harito,
want
what the
them. I don't think
fuck?
I
Why'd I
want them.
say it like
I
that?
don't think I want them as much as you, but
Mm.
I
I
like
want
them.
them. I
The
want them
friends and
pretty bad.
family box is really
That
cool.
yeah, that
Yeah.
that thing is pretty cool. I
It has
saw
like
it.
4 different Haritos, like, drinks inside of
The
it,
different
and then
flavors, yeah.
different flavors, and then it has, like, the shoe and everything.
Yeah,
It's really
yeah.
cool, but
They're pretty cool.
that one is gonna be expensive, like,
Oh,
resale on that.
definitely,
Yeah.
yeah. I like the whole like the second layer that
But
you
that's what I
can.
was gonna say. If you get
Those
them,
are pretty cool.
would you cut it or just, like, leave it the way it is?
I'd probably leave it the way it
It
is.
would naturally start cutting and peeling,
Oh
but, yeah,
yeah,
some people
after a
like
lot
to
of
just
wear and
cut it
tear.
as it is, you
Yeah.
know? I don't know. I like them though. I don't think I like them as much as you do,
I went to
but, yeah,
I went to four or no, 3 or 4, whatever. I went to
a
a
lot,
lot of
right? Yeah.
locations to
Skate
enter my
shops,
name in
right?
the raffle.
I know the
Me and
sneakers
my
drop is
friend.
May 11th.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
me
try for
too.
the sneakers drop too.
I
That's
know
gonna be
that
impossible.
I know that the sneakers one, yeah,
Hmm.
it's gonna be really
It's gonna
hard.
be hard as a motherfucker,
The
but
and the sneakers one, you'll just get like the regular box. You're not gonna
yeah,
get like
they're gonna announce the winners tomorrow.
the raffle.
They're gonna start
Oh
calling
shit,
people.
okay, okay.
So
The only
hey,
problem
who knows? Maybe luck will be on my
I
side.
just
When
hate
the Why So Sad dunks came out, I won them twice because I entered my name and my friend's name. So
yeah, I mean that's lucky because
yeah,
usually skate shops they backdoor a lot of pairs, like
yeah,
bro,
for their
like
friends and
especially for the
shit.
hype ones, like they have
Yeah.
backdoor like every pair.
Dude, that shit was funny because when I went yesterday to write my name,
Hmm.
me and my friend Chowie, we were there, and the lady came, and then she was like, "Oh, like our pages are almost full," and then I was like, "Yeah," and then he was like, "Yeah, so you better pick me," and I'm like, "Yeah, you better pick both of
Sheesh.
us."
Do you just write your name on like a list or how does it
Yeah,
work?
so they have a list, and you write your name, your birthday, your phone number, and your
Okay.
shoe size,
I did that at
and
Shoe
then they call
Palace one
you.
time for like a Jordan 1, but I never
Shoe
heard back.
Palace. Didn't
Yeah.
you say Shoe Palace doesn't have any good
No Foot
shoes?
Locker.
No, you said Shoe
Well,
Palace
Shoe
has no.
Palace isn't good either, but it's better
You
than
can't
Foot
take it
Locker.
back. You said what you said.
Okay, fine. Shoe Palace isn't everything good. I mean, I don't like Shoe Palace. Foot
Bro,
Locker's the worst,
dude,
but Shoe
okay.
Palace is like a little
Speaking
bit above.
of Shoe Palace
Yeah.
and Foot Locker, when I was at work, this girl was wearing some Jordan ones, and I was like, "Oh, nice
Sheesh.
shoes." And then she was like, "Thanks." And she looked at my shoes like, "Dude, I'm at work. My shoes gonna be fucking beat up. You're in the
What were
office."
you wearing?
I was wearing just some fucking regular like fucking which ones? I think they're like Air Max Dons, but they're
Oh,
beat
okay.
to shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
They're
they're
like
work shoes
ugly as
though.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
for work.
exactly.
And she like looked at my shoes, and I like I was like, bro, you're in the office chilling. Of course you're gonna wear nice shoes.
Yeah, for
I
real.
know, bro. I was like,
Hey, but
bro.
Jordan 1,
Yeah, and then she
sheesh.
was like, yeah, like my ex made me like a sneakerhead. I have like 3 pairs of
Damn.
shoes. I'm like, bro, 3 pairs. I have
3
like fucking
pairs.
10, and
I got
Joshua
like
has
a
hundreds.
100.
Yeah, jeez,
Yes,
yes, sir,
sir.
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Three
I'll
pairs of
show her a
shoes.
sneakerhead.
Oh yeah, I'll show you,
But
sneakerhead.
yeah,
I was like, yeah, at work. I'm obviously I can't wear a good pair. I'm not gonna wear my good
yeah,
shoes
yeah.
to
Don't wear
work.
anything like too
Hell
crazy,
no.
unless you don't really care about them. But like even then,
Yeah, or unless I have bar mitzvah money like you.
bruh, no, bro. I used all of that.
I untie my shoe. Can you tie my shoe?
Nah, hell no. I don't even know. Nah, fool. But no,
Uh,
yeah, I'll go for the Doritos.
those are pretty dope. I
They
really
shock
want
drop.
them.
Did you see they shock dropped the
The Run the
Spider Man?
Jewels one.
Oh, the Run the
I
Jewels
was
too.
so
Yeah,
pressed
but you
because the way
only
to get
exclusive
no,
access.
the way to get them, you had to scan the poster.
Oh, okay. I thought it was exclusive access
No, no,
only.
no. I saw
Okay.
a video that they were like shock drops, right?
Well,
And the
one of them had a regular drop, shock drop, but one of them was exclusive access only, where you just randomly get picked. The low was
uh
randomly picked, and the high was everyone could enter,
no, I
or maybe
saw
it was
I
reversed.
saw a video that the low you had to scan like a poster,
Yeah, maybe it was the
and then
low.
the shoe comes out like in 3D, and you tap it and it takes you to the purchase page.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know that.
that was the way to get them. Well, I
Okay.
don't know if there was many more
Then
than one
maybe
way, but
yeah,
I
because
saw a video that's how you get
my
them.
friend hit on one of them, but he said it
Mhm.
was exclusive access where you just get like randomly picked.
Bro, maybe he
But
lied to you.
I don't know because I didn't see
Are
them.
those the
Dude,
Spider-Mans?
they shock
You
dropped.
want to get
Yeah,
those?
they shock dropped on like Wednesday, but I didn't get them. I was kind of pressed,
Put your
but
phone
whatever.
away.
I'm
Freaking
showing you.
Spider
How about
Man.
these?
I'm gonna go for
Nah,
those.
I don't like all black shoes, but they're nice
I'm
though.
gonna go for
The
those.
Thunder.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Put your phone
the
away,
Jarritos
Joshua.
ones are nice.
Those are
I
nice.
don't
Those are pretty
know.
sick. I'm gonna get some acronyms.
Oh, acronym Prestos.
They're really cheaper. No, the
Oh,
Blazers.
the Blazers. Okay,
They're
I like
re
acronym Prestos. Have you seen those before?
Yeah.
They're pretty
The
nice, but
acronyms are so cheap right now,
yeah,
dude. The resale value for those are not that good.
that's good.
So I'm gonna buy like one pair of each.
Gee,
Sheesh.
yes, sir. I still want to buy those lows, those Jordan 1 lows. They were only like $90,
Yeah.
but I haven't got them yet.
These are pretty fire.
Oh, okay. I like
Yeah.
those. Aren't those like the
They're
what are they
Blazers.
called? Just like regular
They're regular
acronyms? Oh,
Blazers.
Blazers.
They're
Right, right.
Blazer
Okay.
lows with acronym,
Acronym.
the
Okay.
collab.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Okay.
acronym, you could go to like their website, I
And
believe.
change the back of them,
Yeah,
right?
you could
Yeah,
download the files,
I've
and if
seen
you
it.
have a
Yeah.
3D printer, you can get like different designs,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
pretty
that's what I was gonna
cool.
say. I was gonna
But they're
say,
not
yeah.
that bad, bro. They're like resales like
Yeah,
$90,
it's
dude.
not bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
And the
yeah.
black ones are the most expensive. They're like 95
Oh, that's
bucks,
not bad.
and the
Yeah.
maroon ones with the like neon swoosh, they're like $70
Oh,
or
it's
some
not
shit
bad.
like that.
Dude, you know the Mischief red boots?
Mm-hmm.
The resale has dropped so much. I'm
Sheesh.
legit thinking about copying a pair. You know how much they are?
How much?
Last month they were over $1,000.
Yeah.
Now they're like 250 bucks.
No
I
way.
swear to God, they
Why'd they
tank.
drop?
I don't know. They just tanked so bad. I'm legit thinking about
Yikes.
copying a pair.
Do it.
Should I?
Do it.
Because
Yeah.
you've seen the meme,
I
like
want
the
to wear
videos where
them.
they
I
can't
want to
take
wear
them
them.
off
I want to
their
wear
feet.
them, bro.
Okay, I'm legit. In a few episodes, I might have them. I'm thinking about copying a
Are
pair.
you really?
Yeah, bro,
No
I'm dead
way.
serious.
That's
Should I?
funny. I don't know. Like, yeah, but
Because
at
I
the
kind of
same
want
time,
them
it's
for the
like,
memes of them, but
yeah,
like at the
like the
same time,
like
like obviously I would
obviously
never wear them
the
out.
meme, but like then again, you're just gonna be stuck with them because you're not gonna be able to resell them anymore.
Yeah, but down the road, like 5 years from now or 10, 20 years from now, people are like, "What are those?" I'll be like, "Bro, they're like something funny, you
And
know."
you'll be like, bruh, sit down. I'm gonna give you a
Yeah,
history
and then when you put
lesson.
them on, you won't be able to
These
take them
fucking
off.
boots took the world by
Sheesh, for
storm.
real. But dude, the resale has tanked on them, so
Yeah, that's true.
I'm kind of thinking about pulling the trigger just because, like, bro, I want them so bad.
I
They're
know you
under
do.
retail. I
Yeah.
mean, retail was expensive. It was 350
I
bucks.
was gonna say, wasn't
Yeah,
retail like 300 to 400
it was
bucks?
350, but
Yeah.
I got all the way to the page because have you ever been on Mischief's website? Like, it's
No.
really weird.
No.
Like, it's super like it's just a weird page, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got all the way to the checkout page, and then it just said sold out, and I was like, bruh, no way.
You were gonna spend $400 on them.
I was willing to, but I didn't
Now
get
you
them.
can
So,
just spend 200.
but at the time, the resale was like 1,000
Oh
bucks.
hell yeah! I don't know why.
Yeah.
Everyone was going
Dude,
crazy
because
for
it
it.
was all those videos of people when someone like famous or someone like
Oh yeah,
cool wears them,
definitely.
brings the hype up. You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if I see a lot of people with my fucking sweater afterwards.
For real, bro. Everyone's
Everybody's
gonna
gonna
be start
want this
buying
shit
that. Dude,
now.
that is a fire jacket though. Where'd you
it
get it from?
it's sold out actually.
Where'd you get it from?
Drop Dead, fool. The brand is called Drop Dead.
Drop Dead. Okay.
For those that are like,
It's a clothing brand, Drop Dead, or what
yeah,
is it? Okay,
it's
I've
from the
never
UK.
really heard of
It's
them.
it's from the
Yeah.
UK. So the Drop Dead is like small history. Uh, Drop Dead is this brand created by this singer called Oliver Sykes, who's the lead singer from this band called Bring Me the Horizon. It was like it. They're a pretty big band. Um, when I was in
Are
middle
they
school,
metal or
kind of yeah. When I
okay?
was in middle school, that band was like one of the biggest bands because that was like in middle school was like around like 2005 ish around there.
Middle
So
school,
that
really?
was
Oh,
like
okay.
when the hype of the emo phase was out. You know, those people with like the fucking hair over
Oh, right,
the
right, right.
face
Okay.
and shit like that. I was emo in middle school,
Hmm.
and he had already came out with this brand. But if you see the old clothes compared to now, like it's a major change. Cause back then, all his shirts were like I guess like the generic emo style, like bright blue t-shirts with like teddy bears chopping each other's heads off, or like
That was older, right?
yeah, that
Okay.
was old, or like kitty cats that are like half skull type shit. You
Mm.
know, like
Okay.
it was pretty cool. I had some of their shit, and then after like I kind of like outgrew that little phase, and I don't know how I ended up on their website again, and I saw like all their clothes kind of looks like Yeezy type now.
Okay, like oversized and shit,
Yeah,
right?
now it's like
Okay.
oversized and cropped, and I thought it looked fire, so I went ahead and bought this
Dude, that
hoodie.
jacket is nice. I'm not
I
gonna
do
lie.
like it,
Yeah.
yeah. Although I wish I would have um measured myself a little
Too big,
better.
right? The
No,
arms or
no, it's a little too snug.
oh, really? Okay,
Because
because
UK clothing fits different
oh,
than the
well, the
US.
sizing is
So I'm a
different. That's
size
true.
1X and I
Yeah.
got it 1X. I went true to size and it
Oh,
fits a
okay.
little snug,
Because
but
I bought a hoodie from somewhere like 6 months ago,
mhm.
and under the arms it was just too big. Like it's
Oh,
too
really?
like it was too like I got a large, but it was
Mhm.
too big because it
Yeah.
was like, you know when it's just like really baggy
Yeah,
under the
yeah, yeah.
arms, like that's the
Mhm.
only. It fit perfect around the waist in the middle, but it was too baggy around the
Yeah.
arms. But it's fine.
No, yeah, with this one it
Yeah,
was a little too snug.
that's
So
the problem with buying like stuff clothing online is like when you get it, you're just not sure.
yeah, well not just that, it's
Yeah,
mostly like with clothes that is um I'd say overseas.
that's true too.
Yeah,
The
cuz this is
materials are
yeah,
different
cuz
too, right?
I
Or
went true to size and it fits a little snug. If I would have gone to 2X, it would have been
yeah,
perfect for
that's
me.
true.
But I mean, nonetheless, I mean, I do
Yeah,
like
because
it.
I
It's a
also
nice
bought
comfy sweater.
I bought a pair of shorts a long time ago.
You
They
use them as underwear now.
Bro, they were way too big. Way, way, way too
Really?
big. Way too big.
Bruh.
I got the wrong
I would
size.
have been
Because the
pressed.
problem is, like, you know how it is, like, easy when it's like medium, small, large, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But when they
When it
start going
look
by
different.
numbers, it's
Mm-hmm.
hard to, like, understand the numbers. They give you, like, oh, waistline
Oh
36,
yeah, dude.
inseam 28. I'm like, I don't know what this means. Like, how am I supposed to know what
Wait, you buy so the pants and stuff you get are small, medium, large?
the ones that I buy from there's like a collection that I buy,
Mm-hmm.
and they're usually like well they go like so they don't give small, medium, and large, but they give a number, but then they say like that
Um.
fits medium or that
Oh,
fits
okay.
large
Oh,
usually. Like they
okay,
don't
okay.
give like oh it's not a large, it's just like they'll give like 30, but it'll say
Oh,
like
okay.
fits medium,
Oh, okay.
29 fits small or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
I don't know the numbers, but like that's how they do it. So they
Oh,
don't
okay.
give it like small, medium, large,
Yeah.
extra large, whatever, but they just say like
All right.
so it usually like I just get like I'll buy the size that I think fits me, but
Mm.
sometimes it doesn't. So I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know.
Cause I know
Yeah.
my size by waist, so I'm a size 38
Yeah, I
waist
mean
wise.
the thing is like some of them like cuz
So I'm a size 38 waist size, but when I try to buy shorts and it's small, medium, large, I'm like, fuck, I don't even know which size
yeah,
I
the
am.
problem is like when you cuz
That
also
I'm
like the
confused in that way.
waistline also cuz sometimes the waistline is good but the shorts are way too long for me or way
Mm-hmm.
too short.
So
So you have to
you
be
get
like
it
yeah.
like 38 by 30 cut
Yeah,
or
those are for
whatever.
pants usually. I
Yeah.
just feel like for shorts it's
Mm-hmm.
sometimes different
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
shirts too are always
Yeah, I
different.
usually
Yeah.
check the labels because on the label it'll say like
Yeah.
above knee, below knee
Yeah, yeah.
type
I
shit.
like it like right
Maybe you
above
just
the
don't
knee.
see, Joshua.
No, I buy them online,
Oh look,
fool.
watch. This is the
What's
type
this?
of shit I used to get. This was
Show
their
the
older
camera. Show the
stuff.
camera. Can
I
you
don't
think they
think they
can
can
see?
pick it up. They can't.
Kinda.
They can't really
Sheesh.
pick it up. But that's what the vintage like.
Right,
It's
right, right.
quote unquote vintage because it came out in like 2005 and shit. That's what it was before. It
Oh,
looked
okay,
like
okay,
that.
okay.
You see what I mean? Like
Yeah.
generic type stuff.
I
And
like the
now,
colors though,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
But now all their newer stuff looks more like. Let me see if I find it. All their newer stuff is like cropped, oversized type shit. And their stuff is pretty cool now. I think I'm gonna start buying more shit from them again.
Yeah, I do that where I buy like one brand, I just buy a lot of their clothing. I
Yeah,
always feel that like their
yeah.
clothing is good.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Look, that's their new style
oh,
evolved to
okay,
this
okay. I
type.
like
You
that.
see?
It's more metal,
Yeah,
darker
like
too, yeah.
oversized
Dude,
too.
I want to buy some not Death Water. What's the water? Liquid Death. I want to buy some of their merch.
Jeez, yeah. Dude, their merch is
I saw
fire,
someone
bro.
wearing one like last week somewhere, and I was like, dude, that shit there. I want to buy a Liquid Death
Hell
shirt.
yeah. They
Yeah,
don't have that sweater I wanted
but
anymore.
yeah,
But yeah.
it's hard to get clothes. Sometimes you're like, bruh.
Mhm.
And even in shoes, like, have you noticed like sometimes I'll buy like a 9.5 and it
Yeah.
fits me perfect. Then
Shoes,
in another
yeah.
shoe I'll buy a 9.5 and it's way too small.
Yeah.
And then I'll buy a 9.5 in another shoe and it's way too big.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard because like people will tell you like, oh, fits true to
Go true
size,
to
fits half
size.
size down,
Yeah.
and then you'll listen to them.
That's why I hate watching reviews.
Yeah, because you'll listen to them, you'll be like, oh, you got to go half size down. Then you go half size down, and
Yeah,
it's
and
way
you're
too
pressed.
tight.
I'm like, bro, I'm fucking
Yeah,
pissed.
like so I never know like
Yeah.
you always like every shoe is different. Like
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
cannot go with your. I don't even know what true size really means because like every shoe you're a different size.
Yeah.
Like some shoes I'm a 9,
Mhm.
some shoes I can like
Thankfully for me, I'm just a 10 flat. Like
yeah.
every shoe I've gotten
Because
10,
you know those
and they're
Air
perfect.
Force ambushes?
Mhm.
I bought a different one a while ago,
Mhm.
and it was a 9.5, way too big. I
Yeah.
had to drop down to an 8.5,
Really?
and they
So those
fit
are
me
8.5?
8.5. Yeah,
I'm gonna have
but
to try
then
them
in
out because I want to get some of those.
but then in like most like Dunks and Jordans, like nine and a
Yeah.
half is perfect for me. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Every
Me
shoe
too.
just fits
Yeah.
like different, and sometimes 10.
Yeah.
Like if I want more room, I could go up to a 10.
Mhm.
But dude, the 9.5 in those ambushes were huge.
Really?
I had to
I'm gonna
buy
have
it to
to
go
try
down to
them
an 8.
out.
I was like, I
But
need to.
that's true though. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's like I don't know.
Every
Clothes is
shoe is
clothes,
freaking weird.
not just clothes. Like just in general,
Sizing in
stuff is
general.
sizing is
Yeah,
weird.
it's not accurate.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like I've seen videos where they compare two medium shirts, and
Mhm.
one is clearly longer and bigger than the other one, even though they're
Yeah.
both listed as medium.
Yeah.
Or shoes, like sometimes like
Yeah.
they'll be bigger than others, and it's
That's
like,
why I kind of avoid
yeah,
buying like vintage clothes, like how you do,
oh yeah, yeah,
because I bought a few vintage like items, and they'll say extra large, but motherfuckers in
oh
the
yeah,
in
they're
the 80s,
yeah.
an extra large is like a fucking medium
Well, no, that's
now.
what they'll say. Like there's one site that I look for shirts,
Hmm.
and they sell like it will say extra large, but then they'll put like it fits like a large.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually I go for 2X when I get
Hmm.
vintage shirts, just
Yeah.
cause like, dude, sometimes the extra
I'm gonna
large
go
is
for like
small.
5X.
I mean, sometimes cause one time I bought a large for one of
Hmm.
those, and that shit was so tight on me, I couldn't even wear it. I was like,
I
bro, I
want to
can't.
see that.
I have it
Were your
somewhere.
fucking nipples ripping
Oh
out the
hell yeah,
shirt?
dude, they were sharp, bro. I think I left a little hole in my shirt.
Yo, you're
Yeah.
fucking leaking through that shit.
For real. We
Your
going to
fucking
Wingstop. Speaking of leaking, are we
did
getting
your nose
Wingstop
ring? Did
after
your
this?
nose ring pop out of the hole?
Nose ring.
I mean, your fucking nipple ring. Did it come out of
I
the
don't have a
hole?
nipple ring,
He
fool.
has
What
both
the?
his nipples pierced.
Bruh. Yeah, right. But
This
speaking
one
of,
time, so when he got his nipples
oh
pierced,
my
he ran a
god, here,
marathon and he was wearing a fucking white shirt
bro.
and
What
there
are
was
you
just two
talking?
red dots on the
What are
fucking
you
nipple.
talking about? I don't run. Firstly, I don't run a
Bro, you're
marathon.
cutting off,
I'm
Joshua.
fine, fool.
Then you're gonna come at me with the bruh. Should have fixed the camera. I was cut off the whole
I'm
fucking
not cut off.
episode.
I'm right here.
This mother-
Speaking of leaking, I'm freaking starving. We getting Wingstop or not?
Hell yeah, Rigo's not here. We're
Yeah, for
fucking
real.
getting
And your
Wingstop
friends
for
are gonna
sure.
meet us or what?
Oh, I
The
don't know.
anti shout out.
Anti shout
Well,
out
not.
Dave and
Well, I don't want to
Ceci.
see the people that like Buffalo. I don't want to see them, but
Well, they're the ones that want to
they want to
fucking
go to
meet.
Wingstop.
Yeah.
Bruh. They're the ones that want to meet.
Yeah, all of a sudden we overhype Wingstop and now everybody wants to fucking eat that
Your
shit,
friend
right?
did a poll, but it was probably all his burner accounts that voted. I swear, like it was like 51 to 49 Buffalo over
That's true.
Wingstop.
This
But
motherfucker,
bruh,
bro, this
come
this
on.
motherfucker's a bodybuilder. He has
Yeah,
like 5 different accounts for
yeah, he probably
bodybuilding.
voted all himself, and that raised the
Nah, I'm
freaking
joking. I'm
number up.
joking. I'm
I
joking.
who come on, who thinks Buffalo is better than Wingstop, bro?
Apparently, the fucking 50% that voted.
50%, like the 8 people, bro. Come on, man. God, bro, we were the only ones that probably voted
Bro,
for
I should have went
Wing.
on all my accounts and
Bro,
voted,
I was
huh?
gonna make like 100 accounts, just all vote for Wingstop. Probably freaking freaking
Ringo.
freaking Rigo, who's wanted right now, probably
Yeah,
voted for.
Rigo's fucking
Oh, this
wanted.
guy, bro. I hope you could see that. It's his face on a little picture we
On the little
zoomed in
poster, it
on.
says
Bro, he's
wanted.
freaking wanted right now
Hell yeah.
for
That's
a bunch of
funny.
stuff, not just by us,
He's
by other
wanted for
people.
fucking
For
arson.
larson. Sheesh. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's
Come
fucking
on, Rigo. But
funny.
yeah, what were we
Yeah, I'm
saying?
fucking starving,
I
dude.
know, but we're supposed to see a movie, but
I legit lost like 4 pounds to fit into this sweater. I'm not even fucking trolling,
really,
bro. Yeah, when I first
sheesh,
got it in the mail and I
it
put
was
it
too
on,
tight, huh?
it was like, wait, it's not too tight. It's just too snug, and I'm like, I
Too
don't
snug.
like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, I
You
feel
know,
that.
like every sweater I have is like loose fit. I like them loose. I
Right,
just
right. Oh, I do too.
you chill.
Chill, chill.
But I like my clothing to fit me loose.
No,
I
no,
just
I
don't
feel
like it
that.
to fit
No,
me
I
like
definitely.
snug. So then I was like gonna return it. I was legit gonna return it and exchange it. I
Mhm.
go on the website, bro. This all
Sold out,
it's
right?
sold out,
Yeah, I was gonna
and I was
say.
fucking pressed. So I'm like, God, like I can't even return it anymore. It's sold out.
Mhm.
So then my mom was like, it doesn't even look bad, and I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
I
true.
just don't like it.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna lose some weight so I can wear this shit. I lost like 4 pounds. Hell yeah, I'm
Oh,
fucking squeezed into this
yes,
bitch.
sir. I mean, hey, that's a problem. Like when you want a different size, a lot of times
Yeah.
it's sold out like instantly.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, uh,
I might have to sell this shit on Depop.
she's for real, bro.
I'm gonna have to sell it for more than I paid for it
All those
because I wore it.
all those people that have their Depop shit on Instagram.
What's wrong with Depop?
Nothing, but like, who's actually buying on there?
There's people that buy on Depop.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never bought on it.
Well, if you look through Depop, you'll find some good shit.
Really?
Like vintage
I've never
shit.
been on it. Yeah.
Vintage Rick Owens type
Etsy?
shit.
Have you been on
I
Etsy?
love
They're
Etsy.
good. They're really
I
good.
love it. I
Yeah.
buy like my jewelry from Etsy
Dude,
and shit like that.
I've done like mystery packs where you like For $25, you get like
Hmm.
3 vintage shirts.
Yeah,
And usually they're pretty good. Like sometimes I'll get one where I'm like, I don't like that shirt, but usually like I get some good shirts. So like if I'm ever in the mood for like a couple vintage tees,
Etsy.
dude, it's $25, 3
Etsy. I
t-shirts.
love Etsy.
Yeah. And they
Shout out
sell a lot of
Etsy.
stuff on
They
there
do,
too.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Etsy is like
Yeah.
Amazon but better,
Yeah,
in
it's
my
good.
opinion,
Yeah, I
because
like it.
it's like a lot of the stuff is handcrafted too.
And they're
You
pretty
know, people
cheap
put
too.
hard work into their fucking
It's
craft.
pretty cheap too, or
Yeah, it's
cheaper,
pretty cheap
yeah.
too.
I
Yeah,
don't like Amazon. Like I don't really like buying too much like
I buy, I buy,
like tech and stuff, like
I buy
electronics are
like knickknacks
fine.
from
Yeah.
Amazon.
But yeah, I wouldn't buy like clothing
No, I
or
wouldn't.
like any of that
I
stuff
saw a
on
pair
there.
of off whites on Amazon.
Oh god, no, don't
Those
buy
are
those.
probably legit,
Which ones were
motherfucking.
they?
The fucking those high top ones. I don't know
Okay, but they
which ones they
okay.
were. The Air Jordan, the Air Jordans, Air Jordan ones,
Really?
and
Oh
off
god, how
whites.
much were
Yeah,
they asking for them?
I don't remember. I just saw like an ad for them, and I was like,
That
hell
might be.
no.
I don't know if Amazon's more reliable than eBay. To be honest with you, I don't like eBay either for shoes.
No,
I won't buy.
no.
I mean, StockX and Goat are pretty bad too, but I think they're a little bit better.
I think Goat is a
Yeah.
little better than StockX, if I'm being
Yeah, I
honest.
don't like. Well, StockX, the customer service is horrible, but
Yeah.
Goat is better, but it's still
Hmm.
not amazing, but it's
Yeah.
better.
That's true. I mean, it's good, but it's not that good.
Oh,
Like
but trying to get.
when I bought my shoes from Goat,
Yeah,
and they said like your order's on the way, like it never refreshed, or like
it never
it never
refreshed.
told me
Yeah,
that they were gonna ship it to get
and then it just
authenticated first.
showed up,
So I'm
right?
like, what the fuck, dude? It's been like 3 fucking
Yeah, and then
weeks.
it just
And
randomly
then it
showed
just
up there.
randomly showed up at
Yeah,
my house, and I'm like, bro, they could have stole my fucking
that's the
package.
problem. Like
Yeah,
they're
like
not.
they don't update you.
They don't update, and if you have a problem, good luck trying to get a hold of
Oh hell
someone.
yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Flight Club, I
Yeah,
love Flight Club.
Flight Club is good, but they are kind of expensive.
They
Yeah,
are, but it
yeah,
depends what you're looking for.
yeah.
But I've
Do you
used
buy on their website or do you
n-
go in person?
no on their website,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But Flight Club, they perfect
Yeah, no,
service.
Flight Club is
They
good.
let you know like,
Yeah.
hey, like they send you emails like your order just arrived at our
They'll give you
authentication
tracking
center.
numbers and
Yeah,
everything
and they're like,
too.
oh, your
Yeah.
order just finished getting authenticated. It's on its way to you. Your order's en
Well,
route.
Goat
You
Goat
know.
uses Flight Club for some items. You can
Mm-hmm.
get Goat will buy from Flight Club and then send it to you.
Oh.
But usually it's gonna be those are the ones that are more expensive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because Flight Club is good, but
I
they're
like
a little
cool
more
kicks. No,
expensive.
I'm joking.
No, the cool kicks. That's where all like the TikTokers and
That
influencers
yeah,
go.
fucking
I I've
TikTokers.
I've gone on their website, but like I have never bought anything from them.
Yeah, me either.
I go to I when we used to go to Melrose, like, cause
Mm-hmm.
the cool. I don't know if the cool like the original one is in Melrose, but the one they have there,
Mm-hmm.
I don't go to it. I go to the other like smaller stores around it. But
Mm-hmm.
Cool Kicks, eh. But the other ones like Shoe Pugs is really good, but
Shoe Pugs is fire.
well the original location closed, but they're
Mm-hmm.
opening up a bigger one hopefully
Good.
soon. So
Oh yeah.
I haven't bought from them in a while
Yeah.
because I
Well,
don't
once
like.
they open, we better
Oh,
go
I'm
spend a
going like
check.
right away.
We're gonna go
Sheesh.
spend a check over
Hell
there.
yeah, bro. I'm gonna go buy
Hell
something.
yeah,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
bro. They're opening up a pretty soon, hopefully. That's what I've been
Hopefully,
hearing. Because
yeah.
I follow them on Instagram and they give me
Mm-hmm.
like updates of them
Yeah, yeah.
building the store. So,
Well,
yeah.
hopefully they open it soon,
Yeah,
cause
I don't know
like,
where it's going to be, but somewhere in the valley.
oh shit, even
Yes,
better. We're
sir.
gonna go
Yeah.
spend there every Thursday.
Yes, sir. But
That's
yeah,
right.
I don't know. Yeah, or not Cool Kicks. Flight Club is fine, but they're
Mm-hmm.
expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ones in the mall, also the really bad ones are the mall
Oh
ones.
yeah,
Like
definitely.
if you go
They
to
oversell
Oh my god, it's
high as
so
fuck,
bad.
dude.
Like
Like,
there's one in the Topanga Mall called
mm-hmm.
like I think Newberry, not Newberry Park, but like a
Mm-hmm.
something park,
Yeah,
Magnolia Park.
Magnolia Park. Yeah.
Dude, I went in there like a couple weeks ago. Freaking prices are
Hell yeah, dude, they're
insane.
expensive. Dude, me and my friend went to this one called Liquor. It's in the Sherman Oaks one, the
The
Westfield.
Galleria or the
No, the Westfield Center and
the Fashion Square Mall?
yeah,
Okay, I was just
we
there
went
last
over
week. Yeah,
there and that store Liquor, their shit is fucking expensive, bro.
all of them
Bro,
are.
they had the
Yeah.
pair of fucking Air Jordan lows and bleached coral for like almost $400,
Yeah, it's
dude. What the
crazy. The
fuck?
reason they go higher is because like the convenience of getting them right away.
Yeah.
But still, like, is it worth $200 just to get them a couple weeks earlier?
Yeah.
Like,
I'd rather wait. That way it gives me time to plan my fits.
exactly, bro.
Jeez.
You got to plan some
Hell
fits, yes,
yeah, bro.
sir.
Like
But
me
yeah,
right
like
now.
the ones in
Bro,
the
my laces are still untied. Tie them,
sheesh. Nah,
Joshua.
hell no.
This mother.
We get Rigo to do that.
Hell yeah.
But no, the mall shoe stores and dude, I was in San Diego probably like a year ago,
Mm.
and they had the Panda Dunks, like the black and white ones, for like $350.
Really?
You can buy them almost like
Yikes.
basically like $20 over retail. I
Yeah.
was like, bro, my cousin, so she wanted a pair like of Dunks, right?
Yikes.
So we went in San Diego when we were down there for like Thanksgiving.
Mm.
And like, dude, I was like, bro, like too high.
Too
It's
fucking
too
high.
much.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you can get them for way cheaper somewhere
Yeah,
else.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you really want them, you can get them then. But
Mm-hmm.
bro, they're
Hell
expensive.
yeah.
Like, I get being a little higher because it's obviously like a store and shit.
Yeah.
But bro,
Yeah, but
freaking high. Like
I
some of
don't
these
know.
stores, I don't like.
But
Who buys from
Panda,
them?
I'm not gonna lie, I wanted a pair of pandas when I first saw them, but ever since everyone got them, like I don't like them.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
friend just bought a pair. I don't.
Bruh,
He likes them, but I don't know.
I don't
He
like
asked me, should I
panda.
get them? I was like, yeah,
Mm,
get them. I was like, if
I
that's what
don't
you
know.
like,
At least
yeah.
for me, it's just
Just
the
because everybody wears
yeah,
it,
it's just the
yeah.
thought. Like every fucking
Just
one,
get a different colorway and
everyone
it's
and their fucking
perfect.
grandma has those shits. Like,
Yeah.
bro,
Dude, I go to the
be
gym and like
original,
I go to
motherfucker.
the gym and like I see 3 pairs minimum. And they're
Yeah,
always.
dude. Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
dude, come on.
God forbid you go to like fucking like a packed area like City Walk or something. You're gonna see those shits left and right.
Oh, dude, everybody's wearing them.
Hell yeah.
Everybody.
Like be original,
Just get a
motherfucker.
different colorway. Like get an all
Get a
gray
pair of
one or something.
Yeezys or some fucking ambush shoes.
Yeah, like anything,
We
dude.
gotta stop saying what shoes we have so people don't steal our drip.
Bro, for real, bro. Bro. Like Rigo.
These are the IKEA ones.
Yeah, for real. These are the yeah, don't, but I don't know. I was gonna come with a fake name for my shoes, but I didn't think of anything.
Name a different Adidas shoe.
Bro, these are the Sambas, fool. Come on.
Hell yeah,
These are the
the Sambas,
Sambas. You
fool.
don't be stealing my.
What are those other ones that Tech guy had? Those bright ass ones.
No, those are Ultra Boosts. I
Oh,
like Ultra Boosts. I'm a big fan of Ultra Boosts, to be honest with you. I just didn't
those
like.
are really nice,
I just
dude.
don't like the color
How
of
much do those go for now? After the whole Kanye debacle,
close to 400.
I'm copying a pair.
Yeah,
I don't care.
close to
I'm buying a
400.
pair.
Yeah, but I
I
got
just
both
did
of
my
mine.
taxes. I'm gonna get money.
I got
I'm
both
gonna
of
buy
mine
one.
for retail though.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
Joshua.
So,
See, that's the problem with our world, our society. Fucking rich Jewish people, bro.
bruh, I'm not even a. Bruh. I work for my money, fool. I've been working hard. I work full time.
Hell, no, this motherfucker
Bruh.
doesn't work. He has bar mitzvah
Bruh, I
money.
work full time every day, unlike you. Bruh. That's why I'm tired, because
Fuck
I work
you.
in the
Unlike me,
morning.
I work Monday through Friday,
Me too.
motherfucker.
Me too.
Pretty soon I'm gonna work.
Bruh.
Yeah, pretty soon I'm still gonna work Monday through Friday when I get
Bruh.
my other job.
Sheesh. Can we talk about that or no?
Yeah, sure.
You think about going back to the bakery, huh?
Yeah, I am.
Sheesh. Yes, sir.
I am.
Our manager
Um,
said, "Hey, I'll take you."
yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool,
But you
dude.
gotta demand shift lead or nothing. Like you can't be like, I'm just gonna come in and be a regular
No, yeah,
associate.
hell no.
Even supervisor. I'm talking to the
Um,
other. I'm gonna talk to our friend and be like, I'll work with you, but I want supervisor or assistant
bro,
manager.
she's not gonna do that.
Bro,
She's
she
not gonna.
better.
Hell no,
If
she's
she
not.
offers me that, I'm taking it.
Bro, she never even gave you Employee of the Month. What the
Bro,
fuck
I'm
makes you
freaking
think
pressed
you're
about
gonna get
that, bro. I'm
supervisor?
freaking pressed. I would say
No,
something
but yeah, I
further, but
did.
bro, I'm
I
pressed.
talked to Rigo last week. I went to visit him at the store, and I told him I was like, "Hey, like, um, you think there's any chance of me coming back?" And he was like, "Pretty sure." He's like, "You were a really good worker." He was like, "Put it this way: you opened Fresh Bread by yourself. Rob has two people opening that shit, and they still can't get it done." And I'm like,
Okay, but that's
"Sheesh."
false because Rob hires bad people.
Yeah,
Bad
that's
people.
true.
Like your friend, I'll just say Karina hired you, so
Yeah,
Rob hires bad people.
yeah.
Like
I w-
bad
and
people.
she even told me she's like, "You're my best hire."
Dude,
Like,
we just
shit,
had another hire.
real recognized,
Sheesh,
real
for real. We just had
motherfucker.
another hire at my job, not on my specific team.
Uh huh.
He quit 2 hours in.
Bro,
2 hours in. 2 hours in.
I know my friends are gonna listen to this shit, but I don't give a fuck. So that girl, the trainer, she quit,
Really?
and she's coming back
Sheesh.
now.
What do you
So
mean?
that's why I'm gonna fucking quit for
She
sure.
quit and came back?
Yeah.
What is she,
So
LeBron Jamie over here? Bruh.
LeBron Jamie anti shout out fucking
Sheesh.
dog trainer girl.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, so she ended up quitting because this dude, I swear, my job where I'm working at has like people that represent people from the bakery. I swear to God. So this fucking there's this guy who's a shift lead. He's gay. And he acts like Tour de France, like
Really?
literally.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so that
Then
guy,
you got tech guy look alike, or not look alike, but like tech guy.
no, he got fired. George Lopez
Oh,
got
George
fired.
Lopez. Okay, he
We'll
got
talk
fired.
about that too. I asked my friends. I
Sheesh.
was like, "What kind of topics do you want to hear me talk about?" He's like, "George Lopez."
Damn, he wants to hear this
Hell
special
yeah!
George
And my
Lopez
cousin
story.
told me to talk about all the like, what would you say that word like menace things we would do as children, like
Oh,
setting
the
off fireworks, going to porn
yeah,
shops and shit.
that's freaking menace.
Yeah, he was like, talk about all the like bad shit we would do when we were kids. I was like,
Nah,
bro,
bro, come on,
no,
chill.
I'm gonna talk about that. Anyways,
Sheesh.
so fucking trainer girl, she's getting on everybody's nerves. She's like telling people what to do and shit. And it's not that she would tell them what to do. It's more like the management went about it the wrong way. So they hired her to train us, to learn different methods, to do our job.
Hmm.
And they never told anybody, like, at all. The management never said, or they never spoke to the whole team as in as like a whole, like, hey,
Hmm.
we hired someone to come train,
They
they
just
never
showed up
told
random. Well,
anybody.
they
They
never.
just straight up
Okay,
hired her.
but that
They just
always
straight up
happens.
hired her
Yeah.
and just threw her in there, like, straight up. And then she was out there
Wait, they
running.
hired her. Or she was already working
No,
there.
they hired her, and they just like
But did
threw.
she have any experience
Yeah,
working
yeah,
with you guys?
no, 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 not with us, but she has experience with dogs.
Okay, I was gonna
She's
say,
a
how
she
could you just hire her as a trainer,
No,
like off
she's
the
a
bat?
legit dog trainer.
Oh,
Like, she
she
knows what
is.
she's
Oh,
doing.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
So
okay.
they hired her, and the only reason I found out was because the manager had told me once we were like talking, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hire a trainer to come train the team so that we can have better methods to do our job and blah blah blah." And this, what the fuck? That shit's knotted.
Bro, your hair's knotted.
What the
God,
fuck?
what is that shit?
Oh my
Uh.
god. Like a dreadlock. Ew. I
Ooh.
hate that, bro. I just took a shower.
All right, fool. Keep
Anyways,
going.
so that's the only reason I found out, because one of the managers told me, like, I'm hiring a girl well, she didn't say girl, but she's like, I'm hiring someone to come train us, to do our jobs a little more better and blah blah blah. That's the only reason I found out.
So
And
what? So
then
what
I
happened?
asked I asked around, and everyone was like, "What the fuck? We didn't know about this." So then that's when she comes in, and she's like acting like she runs the whole place, telling people, "Don't do this way, do it that way." And it rubbed it rubbed people the wrong way, because they're like, "Who the fuck is this new girl telling us how to do our fucking job?"
Right, right,
You
right,
know what I mean? Like, that's
right. I
where the
feel that.
management that's where they fucked up. They should have told
Okay,
everyone. You know what I
but
mean?
then she quit,
So then she ended up quitting because she kept butting heads with people, because she
like
also
associate or whatever the
with
regular
everyone,
people. Yeah. Okay.
because she comes off as like arrogant as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Trainers are
Like,
usually
you
like
gotta
that,
be
I guess.
fucking humble,
Yeah.
dude. So, anyways, there was this dog that was acting crazy in one of the yards. So then they put an e-collar on that dog, because that dog is in training. So at my job, we offer training, and the owners can purchase if they want training or if they don't. And
Mm-hmm.
this dog had purchased like the full 21-day board and train.
Oh, really? Okay.
um, so when our manager, who's one of the trainers, he's like a real trainer. He's been training for many years. Like, he knows what he's fucking doing, straight up. He's training the dog, and then he gives us permission. Like, hey, that dog's in training. If she's acting crazy, put an e-collar.
Okay.
Like, he gives us permission. So that dog was acting crazy. They put an e-collar on her.
Mm-hmm.
She's still acting crazy in that trainer girl's yard, and the one of the shift leads, aka Tour de France 2.0, this dude was like, hey, she's acting crazy. And then so one of the trainer's methods was to walk the dog around on a leash, which is fine. We do that. But
Like to
she
calm them down and shit,
yeah,
or
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she would focus just on one dog, while like four dogs were
Are
fucking
fighting.
fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna walk that dog, that's fine, but pay attention to all your dogs. Don't just focus on that one dog.
Right, right,
And
right.
that's what he told her. He was like, "Hey, like, I know what you're doing, and that's fine, but make sure you're paying attention to all your other dogs." And then she was like, "Oh, yeah, I know." So then, like, he was like, "She's wearing an e-collar, and you can use it." And she's like, "No, I'm not gonna do that." And then he was like, "Well, that's what she's wearing it for." And she's like, "Yeah, well, I don't believe in that stuff. Like, I'm
That's
not gonna do
fine.
it."
I mean, I
And then
guess
he
if
was
that's
like,
okay with her, if
"Yeah,"
that's
he was
yeah,
like,
that's fine.
"Yeah," he was like, "Okay, that's fine."
Yeah.
Um, he's like, "I'm not saying you have to shock the dog, but there's a vibration setting, and most of the dogs with the vibration, they tend to calm down. You don't necessarily need to resort to the electrifying them. You just vibrate it, and it's like a
Right, right,
vibration, like
right,
like
right.
it, like yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
right, right.
small vibration."
Yeah.
And he was like, "You can just vibrate it, and she'll calm down." And she was like, "No, I'm still not doing that." And he was like,
Fine. That's fine.
"Yeah," and then he was like, "Okay." And then he was like, "I'm just letting you know you can use it." And she's like, "Yeah, well, I'm not doing that. I don't believe in that." She's like, "And everyone here doesn't know how to use it. Like, no one here knows how to do their job." And he was like,
So,
"Well," he
what?
was
She was
like,
saying that?
"Yeah." And he was like, "Well, I don't know where you're coming from. Like, we were all trained this
Right.
way."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, well, I don't like it." She's like, "That's why I was hired to train you guys, because you guys don't know what you're doing, and you guys don't know how to do your job correctly." And she was like, "And all you guys think it's so easy to just put an e-collar on a dog." And he was like, "Well." the manager gave us permission. He's training the dog, and if he thinks it's appropriate,
Right.
we're gonna use it.
But do the people like the owners like do they have to
Yeah,
sign
they
off on
they
it?
call the owners and they approve of it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So we're
say
not just
yeah.
gonna put an e-collar on the dog. We have to call the owner,
Yeah.
get their approval, write it down on the file, they sign it, and then we use it.
Right.
We don't just put it onto every fucking dog.
Right.
Like
Right. That's what I
it's
was gonna say. You don't
yeah,
just put
like
it on
if the
every
owner's
dog, right?
approved, then it's not your fucking business at that point. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right. Right.
So that he was like, she was like, yeah, like no one here knows what they're doing and blah blah blah. So he was like, okay, well that's how we were trained, and if I'm sorry if you have a problem with it. Like that's how we were all trained.
Right.
And then she was just going off on like the whole like, yeah, well, I'm gonna fix the branch and blah blah blah. Well, I'm gonna fix this place and blah blah blah, this and that. And then that's when our shift lead was like, okay, that's fine. He was like, can you just hand me the remote? And she was like, no, I'm not giving it to you. And he was like, please hand me the remote. And she was
The
like,
heck?
no, I'm not gonna give it to you.
Oh
She's
my God!
dude,
What is wrong with this
yeah, they were
woman?
bickering back and forth, like,
Yeah.
give it to me, no, give it to me, no. And
Mm.
then he was like, okay, that's fine. So he grabs the dog from her yard, transfers the dog to a different yard, and he was like, that dog is no longer in your yard. Give me the remote now. Damn,
Damn.
yeah.
Hey.
So after
Yes,
that, she
sir.
fucking humbled her ass. She like
She quit on that
the whole
moment.
time she was like, she was fucking pissed.
Right.
And then she fucking ended up quitting. I think he sent her home early. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
okay. Okay.
But I heard that he was like, he made her do something. And he was like, once you're done with that, you're good to go home. And then
Damn. But
ever
then
since
she
then,
came back.
yeah, so they're talking that she's coming back.
Why?
Well, because
She changed her attitude
she's
or
friends
something?
with one of the managers. And then
They're gonna have more problems with her again.
pretty much.
That's what I don't
She's
get,
friends with
bro.
one of the managers, and like I don't know too much, but from what I heard, like she's friends with one of the managers, and the manager kept insisting like, no, please come back, like we need your help and blah blah blah. So
Bro.
now she's gonna come back and do one-on-one workshops with everybody,
One
and I'm
on
like,
one.
yeah, I was like, I'm not feeling that. I'm not gonna work
Yeah.
with
What the
her. I'm
hell?
gonna fucking quit. Like fuck that shit.
Sheesh.
Also, she called me a fucking misogynist and a narcissist. What the fuck? She went to cry
Yeah.
to one of my friends and said I'm a
Damn.
misogynist and a narcissist.
I have to agree with that.
Fuck you, Joshua. I'm
I'm
racist,
kidding.
but not a misogynist,
Uh,
motherfucker. I love women.
we all do. Yes, sir.
No, but she dead ass went.
Really?
Yeah, because this one time, this dog. Okay, so we have this new guy, and the dog was in his yard, and it wouldn't stop fucking barking. And my friend Carlos was like, "Hey, correct that dog." And we were like across the fucking yard, and she shouted from across the yard, "A correction's not gonna work, no matter how many times you do it." Like, dude, no one's talking to you. Why are you shouting at us from across the yard, leaning over the fence while your whole fucking pack is fighting, dude? Pay attention to your goddamn fucking dogs. Don't fucking bother
Sheesh.
us.
Impressed, huh?
Yeah. So she was like, "It's not gonna work no matter how many times you do it." And then I'm like, "Yeah, it is. Give me the fucking dog." And then she got mad that I told her, "Yeah, it is. Give me the dog." And then she went and cried to my friend like, "He's a misogynist. He's a narcissist. He's so macho, man." I'm like, "No, bitch. It's called
Damn.
knowing how to do your
She called you
fucking
a
job."
misogynist for real?
Yeah. And I'm like, I think she thinks I'm a misogynist because I wouldn't talk to her. Like,
You
I
know who was a
genuinely.
misogynist?
Who?
Can I say his name?
Who is it?
Uh,
Describe him.
the guy. What the hell is his nickname? The m- the
Who?
the guy. Okay. Whatever the elf from freaking
Oh, you called
you
Cornelius?
called
Hell
Cornelius.
yeah, he
He's a
was. Hell
misogynist.
yeah.
He hated
But
women.
yeah, she said I
Yeah.
was like a macho man because I was like, yeah, it is. Give me the dog. I was like, bitch, it's called knowing how to
Yeah,
do your
you would have
job.
said it to a
This,
guy or a
yeah,
girl.
I was like, I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. I don't
Yeah.
discriminate, bro. These
Yeah.
fucking hands and words are all inclusive, homie.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I
Like me,
mean?
I
I
fight
was like, that kid,
anyone.
yeah, I was like, that kid
Yeah.
doesn't know what he's fucking doing. I do. Give me the dog. That
Yeah.
dog will shut the fuck up. Like, it'll mind its own business. You know what I
Sheesh.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, that shit, I was like, damn, like, what the fuck? Yeah, you don't fucking know me, dude. Like, she literally said he's a misogynist. Like, what? Just because I don't talk to you? Like, I'm glad you got the hint that I don't fucking like you.
Damn.
Like,
Okay.
what the fuck? If I was a misogynist, I wouldn't joke around with all the other fucking
But
people, like
yeah,
all the other women at my job.
um,
Bro, that literally got me fucking pressed.
dude, you are
Let's end
pressed.
this fucking podcast right now.
We're only 44 minutes in. Fool, you want to end it? Bro, let's go back to making fun of Rigo. This
Fuck
motherfucker.
Rigo. He's a
Yeah,
misogynist.
he
He's a
is.
real
For
misogynist.
real.
He got someone to quit because he was being fucking misogynistic.
Who? Oh, for real. I was like, who are you talking about, fool? And you caught Cornelius too. Yes, sir. You know
Oh,
who
he
I'm
was a
talking
real
about. He
misogynist for
was.
sure. He was. I
Yeah.
witnessed it many times
Yeah.
at the bakery. When I
Yeah.
was there, I worked with him a while.
That was his
And
nickname,
he
Yukon
he was
Cornelius.
a
Yeah,
legit misogynist. He
yeah,
hated the women.
yeah.
Because I don't know, I don't want to like stereotype or make like
Don't.
assumptions,
Yeah,
but I feel like it's because he was gay. Or he is,
possibly. I don't know.
he
Yeah.
is. Because he would talk to all the guys very cool. He was cool with all the guys. When it came to the females, he would like raise his voice and yell at them.
Damn.
Like, no, you're
Yeah.
not doing it right. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Chill,
I
bro.
fucked
Yeah.
up the bread way worse, and you're not yelling at me.
That's
It's
true.
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. No, you're doing it wrong. What the fuck? This guy fucking,
Yo, he
that's the
was.
misogynist,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Fuck
But no,
you.
Rigo, bro, he's freaking bugging, bro, flaking
Uh,
too.
Anyways, let's go to that other topic my cousin wants to talk about because I do have a lot of good stories.
George
When we,
Lopez,
well, we can talk about that.
or what were you gonna
That's a
say?
pretty long topic. We'll
Okay,
talk
yeah,
about
let's
that
let's
next
move on to
episode.
that. Yeah,
We got his ass
yeah,
fired.
for real.
Fuck
Okay, so
George
what were you
Lopez.
just gonna talk about?
My cousin wants me to talk about like things we would do as children.
I don't know. I didn't really
You
do
didn't have a
anything.
childhood growing up,
I did,
Joshua?
but I didn't do anything like
What
crazy.
childhood did you have? Let's hear.
I mean, like
What
what?
did you do? Did you ever fall down? Did you ever scrape your knees? Did you
Uh,
have a legit
yeah,
childhood?
no, I was one time my friend and we he had a wheelchair in his garage and we were pushing each other like on the wheelchair and
Yo,
putting it on two wheels and my friend pushed me too hard and I flipped over. Dude, that
yo,
shit
that's
hurt. I got
bro.
like
Okay,
scrap like I said, I
wheelchair.
got like scraps all over my arms and shit.
Wheelchairs as a child was so
Dude, it was
fucking
so
fun. I love.
fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
even though I'm like 25, I'm still a fucking
Dude, I
kid.
love
So there was this
wheelchairs.
dog that my manager was training, who the dog's owner's in a wheelchair.
Mm.
So my manager was using a wheelchair to train the dog, and when he would stop using it, I'd use it, and I'd go around the
Yeah.
whole like my whole job
Yes,
pushing
sir.
myself, doing wheelies and
Yeah,
shit.
that's what we were doing.
Oh
We were
yeah,
pushing each
dude.
other. We'd put each other. We would push each other and put it like we'd put it on like two wheels like that.
Yeah.
And my friend pushed me and I over.
I used
We
to
were in
do
like eighth
wheelies.
grade. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Did
was
you ever
fun.
break bones or
No, I
anything?
never. I one time I was like 4 years
How
old.
crazy were you as a kid? Let me hear
No,
these
I wasn't that
stories.
crazy. This is 4 years
Bro,
old. I
you
was
little
just didn't know what I was
bitch.
doing.
You had
I
no
was
childhood,
spinning on a chair like one
pussy.
of those. Okay, I was spinning on one of those chairs, right?
Which
Like just like a
ones?
wheel chair with like wheels that spins, right?
Like an office
Yeah, an
chair?
office chair, and I was
Okay. Uh
spinning
huh.
on it like
I'm
like a
trying to get the
4 year old,
image. Uh
and I
huh.
got really dizzy, and I
Mm.
fell off, and I hit my head on the corner of a desk.
Mm.
Like I hit my head right here, and
Did you bust it open?
yeah, it was open. I didn't need any stitches, but it was bleeding pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go to the doctor. They
Yikes.
just like maybe I did need a few, but yeah,
Yikes.
that was like I never broke a bone
I
or
had a
anything.
lot of shit
Yeah,
happen. I broke my wrist. I
never.
busted my head open twice.
I didn't bust my head open, but I like
No,
did.
I busted my
Yeah,
head open once,
damn.
and then the second time I fell and like my head hit a fire hydrant and I got a dent in it.
Holy shit!
I
I
don't even
think
know. Like
I have a dent too.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is though, I swear to God, when I hit the fire hydrant, I could feel the dent. Like my finger would go into the dent,
God
and then
damn,
now that I'm older, like my head is perfect. Like I feel no dent at all.
dude.
Like, is it possible for your fucking dent to pop out? Like,
I don't know. I went.
no, I swear to God, like I could legit put my finger in my head. Not
I.
all the way. It was maybe like just
Did
the
you say
tip.
anything or no to
Well, I
anybody?
told my mom, I was like, I have a hole in my
Did
head.
it hurt or no?
Yeah, it
Oh,
fucking hurt like
you didn't go to the
hell.
doctor? Or anything?
No, I told my mom I have a hole in my head,
Yeah.
and then she didn't really understand what I was saying, and then like she just didn't really
How old were you?
probably like
Okay,
10 or
because
something.
I dived into a pool, but I
Hmm.
didn't realize it was shallow.
Yeah.
I hit my head really hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was bad.
Yeah, I had to get
Yeah,
stitches on my head
I
once
didn't
when
need stitches, but
we
I
were
banged my head.
little.
Yeah.
We had like an inflatable pool,
Ooh,
and then me and my sister were in the pool, and I got out of the pool and my feet were dirty, and she wanted to rinse my feet before I got into the pool so I didn't get mud inside, and she tried to like push me back to not get in, but she pushed me a little too hard and I lost balance and I hit my head on a like a protruding rock from the ground, and
damn.
it like cut me open and I had to get a bunch
Oh
of
my
stitches in
god.
that bitch.
I had a sleepover party.
Mhm.
I don't remember. It was like a birthday party, but we did have like a sleepover at a hotel, right?
Mhm.
We had like six boys with us, right? Like my friends,
Yo,
and
you know what that means.
well, we were like sixth grade, but no. So we
You
played.
guys were all the same age. There's nothing wrong with that.
So we played. We had like a ball, right? Like not a beach ball, but like a.
Yo, this story's
Listen,
just getting
we were
worse and worse,
listen, fool.
Joshua.
We were swimming, right?
Did you
And
also have lotion?
no, fool. Alright, chill. Let me finish my story. So we were playing like throwing the ball at each other and trying to
Mm-hmm.
hit each other, right? Like with a beach
Yo.
ball, not a beach ball, but like a volleyball. And one of my friends was like a baseball player, so he threw
Mm-hmm.
hard and it hit my friend. He broke his nose.
Oh fuck,
Dude,
really?
we had to take him. Yeah, that shit was.
Yikes.
He started crying. And we're like, oh
Yikes.
shit.
I'm glad
Yeah.
I've never had any like facial
Me neither.
uh
I hit a girl. Oh, this is another crazy
fractures
story.
or
So
something like that.
we were playing like in PE in like ninth grade, or
Mm-hmm.
no, this was eight. Wait, sorry, this was like seventh or eighth grade.
Mm-hmm.
We were playing P like
Bro,
just
my
throwing
hood.
the. You know how in PE you would do like, okay, football this week or baseball this week, right? And then you do like trainings, right?
Yeah.
And the first day you would throw, the second day you would hit or whatever.
Yeah.
So we were doing football and we were just
Mm-hmm.
like tossing to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I got randomly picked to this girl who was just like not athletic, nothing, right? Just a regular girl. And I threw the football
What did you
and
mean
I'm
by
gonna put
that?
my hands down.
What did you mean by that,
She was
Josh?
just a regular
What
girl.
did you
Like
mean
she
by
never
that?
played sports.
What did
That's
you
what
mean
it.
by non-athletic?
Bruh. Okay, let me finish my story. So she was just a regular, like didn't play sports, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
put the
Of course. Of
the
course.
thing down, but basically she went like this
Mm-hmm.
to try to catch it, right? It went through her hands and hit her in the face,
Uh-huh.
and she started crying, right?
Well, no fucking shit, Joshua.
But no, but this is where the story gets like not crazy, but
Okay.
so it hit her in the face, like whatever. She got like a little black eye, right?
I would have cried
I
too.
apologized, whatever, right? Then like a week later, like or a couple days later, she's like spreading rumors. Josh never apologized to me, and she was all pressed at me, and everyone came
You
up to me.
finally did
I
it. You're
did. I
trying to
was like,
gaslight her
no.
into thinking
I
you
was like,
did.
I'm sorry. Like it was a complete accident, right?
Yeah.
But then like people were coming to me. How come you didn't say sorry to her? How come you? I was like, bro, I did say sorry to her like 4 times.
You were like, I tried to.
She
She
went
didn't
like this.
fucking
Hold the
let
mic
me.
next to my face again. Like just put it. She went like this, and like it went through her hands. Like she tried to catch the ball like this, and it bounced off her face, and it like gave her a little black eye. But it was not my fault. Like I completely
It's
like
not.
kind of
It's your
threw it.
fault for not having any
How come she
reflexes,
didn't catch
fucking
the football?
idiot.
It's not my fault. If you can't catch, why is she out
This
there?
whole episode, you're gonna be looking at that fucking screen,
I don't
Joshua.
care, bro. But no, my point
It's gonna
is,
be like this the whole
my
episode.
point is though, like everyone came up to me. How come you didn't say sorry? Her name was Sarah. I remember that. So she was like, "How come you didn't
Why
say?"
didn't you say sorry to Sarah,
I did
Josh?
like 4 times, and everyone's like, "How come you didn't say sorry to Sarah?" I was like, "Bro, I
Why
did like."
didn't you say sorry to Sarah, Josh?
I don't remember, bro.
Fucking garbage
What
human.
other stories do I have in middle school? Let's go back to like
I'm
back.
trying to
Yeah,
think.
but that
Okay.
story was
This
funny.
in my because I live in condos, so growing up, like I was cool with all the neighborhood kids, and in my little like friend group, it was me and then my cousins. They didn't live with me, but uh, one of my cousins, like his grandma, literally lives across the street from me. So when they'd go visit, they'd come to my house. So it was us, and then this little like short, chubby kid, who I would call him chanclitas because he would one time he came to my house wearing sandals,
Damn,
and I don't know why it was just the
it
funniest
was
thing. Oh,
funny.
it was funny because he was wearing the sandals that go in between your feet, the thong ones.
Oh, okay. I used to wear those,
Yeah,
honestly.
so I
Yeah.
called them chanclitas, and then my friend Robbie, who lives across the street from me, it was just like a group of us, and then this little black kid, we'd call him Shadow. Um,
Or are you
nah,
kidding
that was
me?
his literally like his
His
fucking
nickname?
nickname. Yeah, he was. We were all cool. But it's not racist.
I'm not saying it was
I
racist. I'm
mean,
just
it
like,
kind of is,
bruh.
but he gave himself that nickname.
He gave himself.
He
Okay.
gave himself the nickname, and
Okay.
then we just stuck with it.
Okay. Okay.
Anyways, yeah, so all of us, we would all do a bunch of shit, like, cause it's a pretty big. You've seen where I live. It's a pretty big like
Right. Right.
complex.
Right.
So we'd do like ding dong ditch,
Oh yeah,
or
I never
we'd throw
did
like
that. Yeah.
water balloons, like at fucking people and shit.
Oh my
And
God. Wait, I got a story like that. Yeah.
this one time we were playing Ding Dong Ditch, and like we rang the doorbell and we fucking ran, and this kid Chanclitas wearing his fucking sandals, he couldn't run fast, and he got caught. So when he got
Oh.
caught, the guy was fucking pissed because we had already hit his house like 4 or 5 times. So he
Yo,
came out, was
I
like,
never did that.
he's like shouting, and then he was like a little chubby kid trying to run, so his sandal, like he was running,
And he lost his
his
sandal, right?
sandal fell out, and
Yeah.
then like it was just it was a fucking
Yeah.
disaster. So they caught him, and then he was like, "Where do you live?" And then he was like crying,
He
and
gave
he's
your
like,
address or
"No, no,
something,
no."
or
He was crying, and he was like, "I don't live here." He's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Take me where you live." So I'm guessing he thought if he told him I don't live here, he was gonna let him go. So he was following him, and then they walked out of the complex, and then the guy was like, "Well," and then he just stood there. He's like, "I'm lying. I live over here." So he showed him where
yo.
they lived, and then like we all just followed him, and his mom yelled at him,
Damn.
and
Okay.
then like we just kind of threw him under the bus because we were like,
Damn.
we told him not to do it.
I had a story. So in middle
Bro, and he
school,
got in trouble, bro. He got
mm,
grounded for like a fucking
really?
week.
Okay.
Yeah,
I had
we
a s-
felt
so
bad.
in middle school there was we had like a hangout after school. It was like a brick. It was like a weird thing where it's like a brick wall, but it was
Mm-hmm.
really low, right?
Mm-hmm.
Outside, like right in front of the campus, and like a bunch of us on the side, kind of.
Yeah.
And a bunch of my friends would hang out there till we got picked up.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a girl that lived across the street,
Mm-hmm.
like literally across the street from the school. But
Hmm.
no one really liked like I didn't say no one really liked her, but she was just kind of annoying.
No, no one liked her
Someone
then.
launched a watermelon at her house.
Yo,
Yeah, that
that's
shit was
fucking
wild, bro. That
crazy.
thing was funny.
What
So we
about?
would hang out there, and
Hmm.
one time, like that's where the kid launched it from there,
Yeah,
and we were like,
dude,
"Yo, you're
that's
gonna shoot a watermelon at their
that's
house? Nah,
insane.
come on, man."
Let me
Any other thing
see.
else? But yeah, the girl was like, she lived like literally like the school, because the school was in like a housing development, right?
Uh-huh.
It was the housing, the school, and then all around it was just houses.
Yeah.
She literally lived like school was here,
Yikes. Yeah.
like right in front of the school.
Bruh.
Yeah.
This one time, Chanclitas, his grandma, went to like Mexico and she brought back a lot of fucking like illegal fireworks.
Oh,
And
jeez.
there were
Yeah.
those like loud ass ones too.
Firecrackers and
Yeah,
shit.
no, not firecrackers, fireworks,
Oh shit.
motherfucker.
God damn.
And we were just fucking around like setting them off.
Mhm.
And then he had he she brought back like a bunch of those sticks that shoot
Oh,
fireworks
I
out.
hate those.
So we
Yeah.
all lit them up and we
Are
all
those like
rode.
Roman candles and shit?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
She brought a
Yeah.
bunch of those back.
Yeah.
So we went into the street like while cars were driving
Oh
and
no,
we were
I never
riding our
did that.
bikes
Yeah.
shooting them at each other. So we lit them up
Oh my
and
god, that's kind of
we'd
dangerous.
like ride our bikes and like try to hit each other while we were like riding our
That's
bikes. And we
dangerous.
hit a
Yeah.
few cars and
Oh
then we
my
would just
god.
ride into the alleyway so we wouldn't get caught.
Damn.
And
Okay.
then we were setting off fireworks. And this one time, um, my friend he was like, "Oh, I bet I can hold it in my mouth and let
Oh
it
my
go off."
god.
So he did that, and while he was holding it, he like he panicked right as it was getting close to the ignition thing. So he like panicked and let the firework go, and it just went straight under a car, and it like blew up under the car.
Oh
The
my
fucking
god.
car, like right when it went like like something fell down from the car. We think it might have like blown off the catalytic
Oh
converter or
my
some shit.
god.
But like a bunch of alarms went off. We just ran. Like, bro, we
Damn.
were like troublemakers in our neighborhood for sure.
That's crazy. My friend, I don't know if I should be saying this, but my friend mooned a group of girls in middle school.
Yo, bro, that's so
Okay, so
childish,
listen,
dog. I
listen, listen,
literally
listen,
did
listen,
that like
listen, listen.
2 days ago.
No, no, listen to this
No,
story.
not girls. No, 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 no. I didn't
Okay,
moon girls. No, no, no. I
okay.
was outside. Me and my friend Chowie were outside on
You
our
mooned him,
yeah,
right?
on our breaks, and there was cars driving past my job, and I just mooned the
No,
job.
listen to
I
this
just mooned the
story.
cars.
Okay, I don't know. I'll just say it. It's funny. I'm not gonna give names, but we were
Say
in
his
this
name,
after
Josh.
school.
Say his name.
No,
Say
we
his
were in this
name.
after
His
school
name was
program.
Raheem.
No, it wasn't. We were in this after school program,
Uh
and
huh.
we like started like not liking this other group because we would compete against them, right?
Mhm.
And they got the room, like they got a special room that we wanted, but we never got. They got to
Mhm.
keep it, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know. It's a long story, but
Mhm.
my friend got so mad one day. He just went into the room. He knocked on the door. I wasn't there that day. Luckily I wasn't
It
there.
was probably you who did it.
No, I wasn't there that day. I literally
Nah.
left early,
It
so I
was
wasn't able.
probably. Remember when you
I
left
left
early?
early. I'm telling you, I was
Remember
not
when you
there.
left
Bro,
early?
listen. So one of the other kids knocked on the door. Right, I was not there. I'll tell you the story, but I wasn't there. Bruh. So I wasn't there, right? Some kid knocked on the door, and my friend pulled down his pants and mooned them. They all started crying, like instantly.
No,
We were in seventh or
yikes.
eighth grade. All started crying, right?
Is your friend? Does your friend have? Is your friend Harry?
We were like sixth grade, seventh grade, so I don't really
Didn't you
know.
say you were like fucking? You had like a beard in like middle
No,
school.
no, I didn't get one until like 14 or 15, like or beginning of high school. But no, listen.
Yo, it's
So
crazy.
my friend got in trouble, whatever, right?
Obviously,
So they he got suspended or kicked out. It was funny.
I think that's a
Yeah.
full.
No, they almost since he would have been arrested, but since he was only like 12 or
Yeah,
13, they let
I
him
think
go.
that's I
Yeah.
think that's an automatic
Yeah, yeah. It
expulsion or
was.
whatever the
Yeah.
fuck the word is. How about? Let me see. I'm
But yeah,
trying to
that
think.
shit was funny. I swear I was not there that day, but
I'm trying to
um
think. Um.
one of our teachers in the middle school got we had an elevator
Yeah.
and she got stuck in there for like an hour or like 45 minutes.
Fuck
Yeah, that shit was
yeah.
crazy.
Fuck. When I went
Yeah.
to in high school, um, not when I got kicked out of my other
Oh
high school and I
god.
started going
Yeah.
to a
Shut
different
you got kicked out.
started going to another high
Oh
school,
man.
there is a kid who would
Yeah.
shit in the sinks.
Okay, that's
And
I was gonna have a story similar to that. I
no,
wasn't sure if I could
okay,
say it.
okay.
Yeah.
So this kid would shit in the sinks, and when they finally caught him, he ended up like I don't know if it's true. I really
Yo,
don't
he
know,
shit in
but
the
he ended up
sink,
like
bro.
revealing that he's part of this like I don't even know what would you fucking cult or some
Like just
shit.
shits in sinks.
They're called the Phantom
Like
Shitters.
they have fetishes or something to
No, they're
shit in
called the
sinks.
Phantom Shitters, and they
Huh?
shit in sinks, bro.
Why?
I don't know.
Yo, that's freaking
But
crazy.
legit,
Okay.
like he would like get up on this dude was really skinny, so of course the sink isn't gonna break. You've seen the sinks at school
Oh, they're
where
bad,
they're like
yeah.
kind of floating.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So he would
yeah.
get on the sink and like just pop a squat on the
No
fucking sink.
way,
Yeah.
bro. That
And
is
this other time
crazy.
this kid had to take a shit and the both of the stalls were used up and he shat in the
I was
urinal.
gonna say, have you ever gone to the bathroom and seen a shit in a
Yes,
urinal?
dude,
I've
some
seen
kid
that
shit in the
before,
fucking
yeah. But
urinal.
no, listen to this story. Okay, this one is might top that. I think it might top that. I'm
Okay,
not
let me
sure if
hear
I
it.
told you. You know the little sink, the little the soap
Yeah,
dispensers
oh my
in the sink,
god. I already
like the
know where
ones where
this
you
is going.
push the little button,
Yes.
and there was a little hole where you could see, and there was a hole at the top where you'd fill it.
Yep.
The kid stood on this thing and pissed in there in the little hole. Yellow soap, right? Like so it looked
Yeah.
like pee. Peed in there. And they were waiting for some kid to use the soap, and he started using the soap, and he was like washing his hand, and he started wetting his face
Oh my
and it was the
god.
kid's pee. Dude, that shit was
Dude, that's
gross.
fucking grimy,
Yeah, dude, it was
bro.
disgusting, bro. It was this
Yikes.
kid that he was trouble. This kid like that did that, and I
Yikes.
was like, "Are you
He
kidding
sounds
me?"
like he's worse than me. I don't think I've ever done
Yeah,
that
that was
shit.
disgusting. Like,
Maybe
oh my
because I've always
god.
been
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I've never liked nasty things, so that's probably
yeah.
why
That
I
was
would do other
gross.
shit like
And this kid would like when you were taking a dookie in the bathroom, he would stand on the toilet next to you and look over.
I would do that. I would do
Bro,
that.
oh my
Or I
god.
would get like a grip of toilet paper, wet it, and then
Nah.
get over the
I
stall and
hate
like throw
nah,
it on
nah,
you.
nah.
So you would just hear a loud ass
No, but he would
smack.
do it to stare at you. Like he wouldn't do it as a joke.
Oh,
Like you would do it for fun, right?
oh,
He would do it to
yeah.
actually like
I
he would
would do
look
it for
over and
fun.
just stare at
I
you.
would like
Yeah,
peek
no, no, no,
over.
no, no.
I would peek over, and the moment you made eye contact, I'd start
Oh
laughing
no,
and
no, no.
leave.
He would like actually like look
Oh,
over you. Like
hell
this
no! I
kid
would
was
have peed on
weird.
his ass,
Yeah, that
bro. I
was
would
so
have.
weird.
That's fucking
Yeah.
weird. No, I wouldn't do that. I'd
Um.
do other shit like I
Yeah.
said, the toilet paper thing, or
Yeah.
like when you would get the wad of toilet paper and just throw it on the
I never
ceiling.
did any of that. Yeah.
You didn't do that?
No, I
Did you
never.
have a fucking childhood,
I did some
Joshua?
stuff like I said, but I never really did
Like,
anything
did you
bad.
have what was one of our favorite things to do was going to the library and farting loud as fuck.
I never
Like
did.
legit ripping cheeks
I
in the
probably did it
library.
on accident before,
Like it'd just be
but
like
never on
the whole
purpose.
library
Yeah.
was quiet. You're like, we do it like loud. We
Yo,
would
that's
actually
funny.
fart in the
Really, like on
library.
purpose, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think. Did I ever do any of that stuff?
I'm trying to think. What else did
God,
we?
like no, I don't think.
You. It sounds to me like you didn't have a
No,
childhood,
I
Josh.
definitely did. I just
No,
didn't
you
do anything
didn't, bro. What
crazy.
the fuck? You didn't do anything fun.
I did
All
plenty
that stuff
fun.
I mentioned was fun.
I did a lot of fun. The wheelchair. What else did we do? I'm trying to think. It's hard to come
Bro,
remember
now
on
that
the
I'm saying
fly.
these,
Yeah.
fuck, I was a terrible
I was
child,
not. I
bro.
was that was the thing. I was
Fuck.
good. Like that's the
I
thing. I don't remember the
I was
worst.
a terrible dude. I never want to have kids, but if I do, I hope they're not like me.
I
I
don't
would
remember
legit beat
doing.
the shit out of
I don't
them.
remember doing anything like crazy.
I'd actually give them tips like, no, don't do it this way. You're gonna get
Yeah,
caught.
bruh.
What about have you ever pulled the fire
No,
alarm in school?
no,
Pussy.
bruh. Why
I
would I
did
want
it.
to do that?
I did it like
We had
once.
one kid that pulled it 3 times because he didn't want to take a test. Every time the same day, because in
No
college, if
way.
the the police have to, the fire department has to come
Yeah,
exit
gotta
everybody out.
evacuate the
He pulled it
school.
3 times because he didn't want to take his
Bruh.
final. And we're like, bro, it's the same guy. They finally caught him. He was wearing a paper bag over his head.
Bruh, that's
Yeah,
actually pretty smart.
yeah, bro, it
That's
was
actually
crazy. They
pretty
finally
smart.
got him, but
That's pretty
I've
smart. I
never done
only
any of
pulled it
that.
once and I
Yeah,
got so scared like I never did it
no,
again.
I never
But
got
I
caught.
never
Yeah.
got caught.
My friend, okay, this is another crazy story. I don't know why he did it. There's two things that this kid did. He super glued his feet to the floor.
Oh my
Not his feet,
god.
with shoes on.
Yeah,
But he
yeah, yeah.
super glued his shoes to the
Mm-hmm.
floor and couldn't get him up.
Were they even cool shoes?
I don't even remember, but my point is he super glued his shoes. Like he had his friends, they were like, I knew him, but I was like, this is just stupid. Why are you doing this? They super glued he couldn't get him off, so he had to leave his shoes there for like a week, and then they had to like, or
Bruh.
like 4 days.
Have you seen that video online where
Yeah,
some kid does that?
he super
He
glues
like
his.
super glues his shoe on the
Yeah,
floor
that's what this
and
kid
then
did.
he like pulls his foot and the whole tile comes
Oh,
off.
I did not see
Yeah,
that.
I seen
Okay.
that video
Then
online.
this
That
kid,
shit's
he
funny.
also the same kid put his fingers in a bowling ball and had this friend super glue his fingers in the
What the
bowling ball.
fuck's up with the super glue?
I
What's
have
he gonna
no
do
idea.
next? Fucking
No, dude,
super.
his finger was
The
stuck in
fuck's he
there for
gonna
like
do?
4 hours.
Super glue his fucking
Cause we
foreskin shut?
so, bruh, we had a
Sounds like bro, I have a story for
no,
that.
no, no, we
We
had a
had a live
no, no, no,
circumcision
no,
in
no,
my
no. We
school.
had a bowling tournament, not a bowling tournament. We had a bowling party, and that's when he super glued his fingers.
What the fuck?
For no oh, this is a funny story. So we had this kid. Did you ever do like rockets, like make rockets
In class?
in 8th grade? We had like a science class and we made rockets, right?
Yeah, my
Okay, so we
science
made
class
like
did it, but I wasn't allowed to touch
okay,
any of
so
the
we
equipment.
made bottle
Fucking
rockets,
assholes.
right?
Yeah.
And there was this one kid.
Like to shoot them up
Yeah,
outside.
yeah, yeah.
Like
We
yeah.
would do
Okay.
them on our outside, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
made like model rockets, but this one kid bought like a really expensive one. We all
Yikes.
hated this kid, right? Anti-shadow Sam Dobry. Okay.
Yo, you just said his full
Yeah.
fucking government
All
name.
right. So
Say his address
I
next.
don't know where
Say
he
his address.
lives.
Say his address.
Okay,
Say social
anti-shadow.
security.
But no, this is the point. So he would brag about he had like the best rocket because
Yeah.
he bought like this fancy one while the rest of us made
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
small one.
Dude, this
He
literally
needed an
sounds like a
okay,
TV
so he
episode.
needed an O-ring, right? Like
Mhm.
there's like special O-rings. He had four like combustion like points where like it would launch off, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
But each one of the like the little like tubes needed an O-ring. And
Mhm.
my friend took off one of the O-rings when he didn't know.
Yeah.
So he kept making his rocket, right? Like he kept making it like whatever.
Yeah.
And then when he went to set it on the little thing,
Uh-huh.
it blew up. Like it caught on fire and tipped over and blew up.
Oh
Dude, it was
fuck
so funny. And his dad
yo.
was there because like his dad was trying to show off, oh my god, my son got the best rocket.
Yeah.
And we were all in the back, like, okay, hopefully it doesn't work. It literally because you would set it like on a like like
Yeah,
it
like a
wasn't a stick,
pedestal
but
type
like a
shit.
thing. And
Yeah.
it wouldn't take off and started smoking. It caught fire, it tipped over and exploded.
Fuck, you guys are fucking
Dude, oh my
savage,
god! And then
bro.
his dad was like, "Dude, the kid was so upset. It was so funny. Like I didn't
Yikes.
do it. My friend took the ring.
No,
'Cause
it was Joshua,
no,
definitely.
bro,
He's
every
told me the story before. He told me he's the one that
no,
did
I
it.
never took the O
Sam
ring.
Dobry, whatever the fuck your
I
name is, if
might,
you're
I
listening,
might,
it was literally
I might
Joshua
have,
who
I
did that
might have
shit.
told my friend to take it, but I didn't take it, bro.
Josh was like, I
But
might have instigated the whole
he
thing.
took off the O-ring and that shit exploded. It was so
Oh,
funny.
that's
Like it caught on fire, like
hilarious.
not really like a fire, but it was smoking from like the engine
Yeah.
compartment and it tipped over and blew up, dude. That shit was so funny, dude.
Yo,
And
that's
then one of the rockets
hilarious.
we had, one of the rockets, like
Uh-huh.
it shot up and it started coming towards all of us because when we would
Yikes.
shoot when we had to be like far back, we were all like sprinting and shit, and it was funny. But dude,
Well,
that
that's
rocket
funny.
exploded on him. That shit
Oh,
was
that's
funny.
hilarious. That's a
And
good
then
story.
we
I
did
like
we did
that
have
story.
another sabotage. Okay, this is what we
Okay,
I
you see, Josh is
yeah,
literally the
dude, we
problem.
did. Okay, so we had Odyssey of the Mind, which is like a thinking class we used to do, where you would do like special like
Bro, what
things.
fucking school did you go to, bro?
Okay,
What the
whatever. So the point
fuck?
is, we would do like competitions, right?
Fucking
And we would
nerd.
go to like worlds and cities and stuff.
Nerd.
And the team, remember the team I was talking about that my friend didn't like that moon, right?
Yeah,
The year
okay.
before,
Uh-huh.
they won like an event to get to go to like the state championship in Sacramento, but we didn't get to go,
What
right?
the
So my team was
fuck?
like pressed.
What
So the
school,
next
bro?
year,
It's a
they
fucking
had a
rich ass
but
Jewish
hold on,
kid
hold on,
school.
hold on. They had the next year they had a like their theme and their event. I don't know how to explain it, but like their performance was gonna
Mm-hmm.
be on PVC pipe, and they made it like a big like a cube almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
And each side of the PVC had like its own like setting and like
Mm,
theme on like a
yeah.
banner or whatever,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So okay, I didn't do this, I swear. My
He
friend
did.
went in there.
Okay, if he has to reassure you he didn't do it, he
Okay, so
most
we had like
definitely
saws
did.
and stuff, right?
Oh
So
my
my
god,
friend went in
Joshua,
there
what
and
did you
like
do?
sawed the thing like almost to the end where it was like about to like rip, right?
Yeah.
So they went to the thing, and when they were spinning it, the thing completely fell apart. And we were sitting in the audience just laughing, bro.
Yo,
Like, okay,
you're
so they
fucking
like
literally
the
garbage,
PVC pipe
bro.
was like PVC pipe.
Josh,
Okay,
come on, man. You
so they
just
had
because
it.
I didn't go to a fancy school
No,
doesn't
no, no,
mean
no.
I'm a
But
fucking
listen, listen,
idiot,
listen, listen.
bro.
So they had the PVC pipe and they set up in like a cube,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
each side had like a different like because they were changing the theme, and each side had like a different screen. And when they went to turn it, the thing completely fell apart because it was on wheels, dude. Dude, we were dying, bro. It was so funny, and they got like a 0 or something, dude. It was
Yo,
so
it was
funny.
Josh who did that
It
shit.
took the PVC pipe almost to like where it was about to rip, and
It
they
was
didn't know,
Josh.
bro.
Josh did that
I'm
shit.
telling you, it wasn't me, but
It
it
was
was
literally
funny though.
Josh.
We were laughing because, like, okay, it was bad. Like,
Obviously, you could
yeah.
have fucking
But they
killed somebody.
sabotaged us too a couple
How
times.
did they sabotage you?
Like so what? Our first year, we did like a casket, and we did
Uh-huh.
not a casket, but like we were like whatever they did, but like we were in a casket, and
Mhm.
they ruined our casket, and then we had like a balsa wood statue,
Mhm.
and like they just did stuff to us. So then we were like, bro, we're
You're
just gonna get them
fucking
back.
capping, Josh.
Oh my god, it was so annoying.
That's funny. That's a good
But yeah,
story.
so they went to turn that shit, and it completely
Mhm.
fell apart, like, cause the thing broke the PVC pipe, cause it would meet the corner, and they'd put like a little tubing like around
Mhm.
it to like merge it all the way
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
And as they went to turn it, it just the end of the tube broke, and it just completely collapsed. Dude, that shit was
Oh,
okay
that's
at the
good.
time. It was
If
funny,
Rigo was
bro.
here, he would tell us how the dinosaurs would sabotage each other in
Yeah,
school.
for real, bro.
Or
or
he would
or
tell us,
how the cavemen used to live, bro. For
or he
real.
would tell us how Julius Caesar got
For
sabotaged and they
real.
killed him.
Freaking Napoleon, bro. He could tell us all his freaking secrets.
Yeah,
But
motherfucker.
no,
I
that was
would like to learn about the pranks in the BC era.
for real, bro. I want to know about Pompeii, fool.
Hell
How did
yeah.
Rigo survive that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Did he see all those giant monsters like
bro,
Titanoboa,
for real, bro.
Megalodon,
I want to, yeah,
Gigantopithecus? Did you ever
bro.
see those,
Yeah, Rigo.
Rigo?
Give us all your stories. We've
Hell
been
yeah,
waiting.
motherfucker.
But no, we sabotage. Like those were the two
That's
sabotages
funny.
that we did. Like
Josh, you were a
the
bad kid in
the
school,
the
bro.
uh the one with the O ring that we took and the rocket exploded. That shit was
That's funny,
comedy,
bro.
bro.
I
And the
love
kid
that.
was
That
so
literally
he was
sounds
bragging about how his rocket
that literally sounds like it would be the script of like a
because
fucking
he was
movie or
bragging
some
he was
shit.
bragging about how like, oh, mine's gonna go
Good.
the
He
furthest and blah
deserves
blah
it.
blah
He
and all
deserves
this
it.
stuff. And we're like, because we were like making it
Oh,
like,
mine's just gonna go the furthest. The
yeah, he was like,
furthest. Yeah,
because
shut the fuck up.
so his was no, but my point is like, but he was bragging. So we're like, one of these days, we're just like, bro, we're gonna get this kid. So like, dude, that shit exploded, and his dad had a backup rocket, but they didn't have time to build it because we only had like 3 days to launch, and by the time they remade the next one, it was too late.
Bro, that's
Yo, anti
perfect.
shout out his name again. Yeah. I'm not even. I can't even hear you, but whatever. But no, any other thing, anything else funny that we did?
Maybe you did have a childhood
Dude,
after
we
all,
did. Middle
Josh.
school was
You
fun.
never do ding dong
Um,
ditch?
no, I never did that.
I'm trying to think.
I never TP'd anybody's house. Like I never did any of that.
I didn't TP any.
No, I never
That
did any of
sounded
that.
like
Yeah. But I guess
amateur,
the sabotaging is
like
pretty bad.
amateur pranks. I
The
guess
sabotaging is pretty bad.
that's
Like I'm
pretty
not
cool.
gonna lie. But it was funny
Um,
in the time. Like I'm not gonna lie.
what else was
We were
there?
having a good time. Anything else funny
I
in
did, we did do a lot of bad
we
stuff.
middle
We would.
school?
I'm
Did
not
I do
proud to
anything?
say.
Don't say it. Yeah.
No, actually, I don't care. We would pick up like bags, like when people their dogs shit and they leave the bags.
Oh
We
hell
would
no.
pick them up and like ride our bikes or our skateboards really fast and then just chuck them as hard as we could,
Oh
like on a
shit. Yeah, I
car.
never did any of
On a
that.
car, we would throw them as hard as we could to the point where the bag rips and all the shit just splatters on the
Oh yeah, I
windshield of
never
a
did
car.
any of that.
We would do that. Um,
Anything else
we'd go to
crazy?
like the park and we'd like fuck around on like the little playground. Um, oh, this one time, bro. This okay. So this one time we were at my cousin's grandma's house. Well, I call her grandma, but she's not my grandma. Whatever.
Like an
We were
aunt.
at my
Yeah.
grandma's house, and they were doing this like thing. They were like selling food,
Mhm.
right? So there's like a bunch of people there, and then me and my cousins were chilling, and there was like a lot of people we didn't fucking know. So me and my cousins were like hanging out in front of my grandma's house, and this fucking little kid just comes out of nowhere, like literally. I'm not the bad guy in this situation, okay? He comes out of nowhere and starts fucking kicking me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I like looked at him and he's kicking me. I was like, who are you? And he's like kicking me and laughing. So then I just like pushed him like with one hand. I like pushed him like that. Like I just like pushed his head. I'm
Mhm.
like, get away from me. And then my cousin's like, who the fuck is that? I was like, I don't fucking know. So we're still talking, and then this kid comes and he fucking hits me in my nuts, and then I like Spartan kicked
Damn.
him hard as fuck. He like fell and like rolled, and he
Yo.
like hit his head on the concrete and he started crying.
Oh my
I
god.
was like
Dude,
I was like 19 when this
oh
happened.
my god. Okay, I haven't done anything bad in like 5 years.
And he was like fucking crying. Me and my cousins just fucking
Dude,
ran into the
we
alley, bro.
we
Or actually, I don't think I Spartan kicked him. No, that wasn't it. I think I like pushed him hard, but he did fall and like rolled and hit his head on the concrete. And
dude,
I was like 19 when it
we had
happened.
like I hated this. Wednesdays at my middle school, it was called Cup Check Wednesdays.
Cup check.
Like they would just like
Yeah,
knock you in the nuts,
cup
right?
check
For no
Wednesdays.
reason, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
So
I
they
think
would
for us it was cup check Fridays.
whatever day it was. So they start, but ours was Wednesday,
Hmm.
and we would like I hated it, bro. One time these two kids went to do it to some kid. He was wearing a cup. He was actually
Oh,
wearing a
that's
cup.
pretty
And then he
cool.
goes, no, like they hurt their hand, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're like, no, I just have balls of steel. That's what he was bragging. Anti shout at the same guy.
And it was the kid with the fucking
Yes, sir.
rocket.
It was anti shout at him. He wore a cup to school.
I already don't like this kid.
And he said he had balls of steel. We're like, nah, fool, you're wearing a cup. Dude, because when I freaking hated it because they would do cup check Wednesdays and they would do it hard, these kids.
This one time in my middle school, someone found a fucking dildo outside of
Yo,
the
what the
school. That
hell?
shit was a fucking
Oh no,
that
no,
shit
we
was a
never had any of
monster. It
that.
was like
We
I want to say it was like maybe how 12 inches or so.
jeez,
It
bro.
was pretty big. And we were in the locker room and we were just throwing it in the
Yo,
locker
what
room.
the hell?
Yeah. Like cuz this kid found it and he put it in his backpack and then like we had PE for like our first period and then whoever
I
had
got
pee in the
another
first
story
period,
like
we were
that.
in the locker room, and out of nowhere, like me and my friend are changing, and we just see like a giant dildo like hit the floor, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And then like everyone's laughing, and then this other kid grabs it, and then they throw it. So then
Oh,
out of
what the
nowhere,
hell?
you just see a black dildo going back and forth
Yep.
from the locker rooms, and then they just started throwing textbooks. It just started from throwing a black dildo to throwing backpacks and textbooks and fucking
Yo, what the
shoes.
hell?
It just became a
My
full on like
friend.
fucking
Okay,
crazy ass
there
zone.
wasn't. This is kind of similar, I guess. Like we
Bro,
were.
who the fuck's texting me? Get
I
the
don't know.
fuck away from me,
We
bro.
were in like ninth grade or 10th grade, and we were playing
Mhm.
baseball. And then my friend like goes into the corner, and he's holding like his hand, and he's holding something. Dude, it was a used condom. He's like, "Hey guys, I found a condom, and it was used." And we're like, "Bro, throw that shit out like
It
right now."
was used.
So it was like, cause it was dirt. I don't know if it was used, but it was like dirty.
I was
It
about
looked
to say,
dirty.
was there stuff in there?
It just looked dirty, and we were like, "Bro, you have a why you?" He's like, "Guys,
Yikes.
I found a condom." We're like, "Bro, that shit's probably
Bruh.
used."
It's
So I
fucking
remember that. And then
funny.
we had a kid. Like I'm just going all over the place today. Um, what was that story? Oh, I just lost it. What was I gonna say? I don't even remember. But yeah, dude, we had some funny times in middle school and high
Yeah.
school.
Hell yeah.
Um,
I went through this. I
we
don't know why. For some reason, there was like a certain point in middle school where I went through this like phase of drop kicking people.
I never
Like
did that.
I
Yeah.
was a little obviously I was skinnier, so I was able to lift my whole body up. But I would like jump in midair and like drop kick
Really?
people.
God, what
Yeah.
the hell? Nah.
And
I think I. Oh,
this
I
one
got a
time
good
this kid
story.
was
Yeah.
walking and I didn't like him and I drop kicked him the hardest. Like you
Damn.
remember those bungalows?
Yes.
He was
Yes.
like on the he was like
Ugh.
coming down the bungalow and I was like behind him and I drop kicked him from the very top of the bungalow. Like I like jumped off and like I fucking drop kicked his
Damn.
ass. He like fell and I think he like might have chipped a tooth or some
Dude, we
shit.
so this kid that I didn't really like. This was like probably 8th grade.
You
He
fought him?
no,
Have you ever been
wait.
in a fight?
I think it's this, no. It is. It's the same kid. Anti shout out the same kid again.
Bruh, fucking Sam Dobrik,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck
So
your
he was
name
eating
is,
a
bro.
hamburger, right? Wait, was
Oh,
it him or was it someone else?
no, it was
No, no.
Sam
Okay,
Dobrik.
it was him and the other kid. So what happened was I didn't really like both of them, right? And the kid,
Well, what if they didn't like
they
you?
probably didn't. So the kid was eating. He was eating a burger, right? And
Uh-huh.
he had just put ketchup on it, right? And he went to can you put it? He went to take a bite out of the burger, and I slapped it out of his
Yeah.
face, right? And his face was like, and then the little like some of the ketchup got on Sam Dobry's shoe, and he wears white shoes, and he was pressed, bro. He's like, "You're gonna clean this shit up right now." And oh my god, it was so funny, bro. It was hilarious.
You're a bad kid, Joshua.
Oh, this is also was this? Yeah, this is him too. Anti shouted
Dude, you
again.
have a fucking
Yeah.
vendetta against this
Okay,
kid, bro. Did you really
so
not
my
like
friend,
him?
I didn't really hate him. He was just kind of like in middle school. We didn't like him. So my friend had a used. My friend had, you know, the Chobani like Greek yogurt. It like
Yeah.
comes in a little
Okay.
cup,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
my friend had it for like months in his backpack. For some reason, it
Yikes.
got like moldy and like
Yeah.
oily. So I put a little bit on a spoon, like a spork. You know the sporks, and I launched it and hit him in the forehead.
You're a piece of
That shit,
shit, bro.
the Chobani yogurt hit him in the forehead, like right here.
Dude, what if he got fucking eczema from that shit,
Hit him
bro?
right in the forehead. Oh my god! And then I just ran away. I think I was like 7th grade. I hit him right in
Okay,
the forehead.
Joshua,
Dude, it
dude.
was moldy
Dude,
Chobani yogurt, and
you're a
you remember the
troublemaker, bro.
sporks, right?
Yeah, I
I like
do.
bent it back really far and launched it, and it hit him right.
Uh,
It must have been 10 feet, and it just hit him right in the
oh, that's
forehead.
funny. I was a coward. I
Dude,
would always start food fights and run
oh,
away
I never started a food fight.
right when it would
Yeah,
get bad, so I wouldn't get in trouble.
I, dude, but no, yeah.
This one time I had paper pickup, and I made this one kid pick up the trash for me, and I told him I was gonna give him like money, and I never did.
No, but dude, so the funniest thing I launched I have so many stories with this kid.
Dude, you genuinely hated
No,
this
I didn't
kid.
hate him. We just did
No,
it for
you literally
fun.
don't fucking like this kid.
In middle school, I didn't like him.
You're
He's
fucked
kind of
up to
cool. Like
Sam Kobani.
I got friendly-ish with him in middle school. But he was eh,
He was what?
I don't know. But
Was he
no,
a different race? Is that why
no.
you
I was
hated
gonna say
him?
he was misogynist.
No,
Yeah,
really.
he
He
was.
hated women.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so. There were like some stories that came out, but
Yikes.
I'm
He
not gonna
beat
get into
up a
that.
girl.
But I'm not gonna get into it. But
No, get into it
no,
now.
I'm
He
not
beat up
getting
a
into.
girl.
No, we
He
didn't
beat
beat
up
up
a
a girl.
girl.
No, we
Dude,
didn't.
that's fucking
No,
crazy,
we
bro.
didn't. I'm not.
Beating up a girl. That's
Bro,
insane,
chill.
bro.
But no, this guy, bro, anti shout out, bro. Come on. But no, any other
You
funny
should put it
stories?
right here. Hashtag anti shout out Sam Dobrik, whatever the
Bruh,
fuck his
nah, this
name
fool
is.
better not listen to the podcast.
I'm
Then
trying to
we're gonna
think.
get
I'm
sued,
trying to
bro.
think what else we would do.
No, but
You literally said his name. Full
maybe that's a
government
fake
fucking name.
name.
Oh yeah,
Maybe I'm
that's
giving a fake name for him.
true.
Yeah,
Okay,
you never know. Nah,
Joshua.
yeah.
Mm.
But no,
I was about to say
uh,
your full name, Joshua A.
but no, any. I think that's it. I don't. I mean, I have a bunch of others. I got one other story,
I
but
have like
I
many
can't
stories,
really
but they're all
say
like
this
just
one.
little minor ones.
I
Like
can't really say
I'd
this
go
other
around
one that I
putting
did.
zip ties on kids' backpacks, like on their
Oh
zippers.
my
I would like
god,
zip tie the
damn!
zippers
No, I never
shut
did
so they
that.
couldn't get in their backpacks.
Jeez, I never did that.
Um.
We had one kid that.
Okay. There was this fucking kid in my middle school. So I was friends with him. Obviously, like we were friends because we were
Yo,
both
I got
like
a funny
we
story
were
too.
like both the same. We were both bad.
Okay.
But this dude was a little worse than me. He would pee in fucking water balloons and throw them at people, bro.
What
Like
the
I'm
hell?
not fucking joking. He
Damn.
would legit pee in them like overnight.
Oh my
Like he
god.
would spend hours
Ugh.
of his day at
What the
home
hell was
fucking
wrong with
peeing in
this
water
kid?
balloons, and then he would just like fucking randomly, like when we would go to different periods as like the crowds are passing, he would like throw it in
Yo,
and
what
just
the
keep going
hell?
to class.
Yo.
Yeah,
And we
and
had
his pee smelled so bad because this fool wouldn't drink water. That shit was yellow as fuck,
we had
dude.
this is a little bit different, but we had he was our friend, so I'm just gonna say, but like he had autism or something. No, but
Yo,
it's not
you
bad,
can't do that. You can't
bro.
say that,
No, he
Josh.
was cool.
Bro, what the fuck is your deal,
Just
Joshua?
listen. So we were in gym class, and he bought like the Axe spray, like the
Yeah,
spray you would spray like
dude.
after PE class. It
Yeah.
got stuck when he pushed it down, and he started spraying his eyes. He couldn't get it. And he was spraying his eyes.
He like
In the spray
okay,
button, like
so so
the
did it get stuck and he panicked and he tried
no,
to
no, no,
figure it
that
out and he sprayed.
he was. He was like he was spraying it and it wouldn't stop when he was done. He's like, "What is going on?" And he was spraying his eyes. That shit was funny. He's like, "Oh my god!" And he was trying to figure it out, and the Axe spray went all over his eyes.
Bruh, that's
And then
fucking
he started turning it
hilarious.
around. He's like, and then he just like threw it, and it kind of stopped. But it was
That's
so funny.
funny,
He
dude.
got like the I don't know if it was Axe, but it was one of those like deodorant sprays,
Yeah,
and it got stuck
that's
and sprayed his eyes.
hilarious,
But we were
bro.
friendly with him. But it was just funny. Like
That's funny.
he was even laughing. He's like,
Yeah.
"Bro, this is so
Were his
dumb."
eyes red after? Like
Dude,
red
for
as
like
fuck?
the whole day. Like
Fuck.
it was
Did the teachers
bad.
think he was like high?
I don't know, but it was no. I think he had to go home because like
Oh,
his eyes were so
yikes.
irritated.
He
But
had to
he
go to
got
like
like the Axe
fucking
spray in his eyes. This shit was
yikes.
funny
That's
because
funny.
I guess like the little the button it got like
Yeah,
jammed or
yeah, yeah.
something, and he got it all. He was spraying his
That's
eyes for
fucking
like four
hilarious,
seconds,
bro.
bro.
What else? Oh, I
Yo,
remember this teacher
Mm.
slapped a student, bro. This teacher
Never happened
slapped the
there.
shit out of a kid.
Damn.
That fool deserved it. That kid
Yeah.
was annoying. But yeah, so this kid, he was he wasn't in my class. We were in those like classrooms that were like
Oh
connected.
yeah, they had a
So
middle door. Yeah.
yeah, so I was in my class and I got kicked out and I went to the other classroom. So like that's when I heard about it. So like I was in the other classroom and I had already heard this kid bugging like the teacher. Like the teacher called his name many times like, "Hey, like stop already," and blah blah blah. That kid
Mhm.
would talk a lot.
Damn. Okay.
He was fucking annoying. And so when the period ended, like I went to my other period, and he this teacher had this kid for like the two first periods. So we were in the first period, and then we were going to second period. And he stayed in the class, and then he was still being annoying. So then, as soon as the second period ended, um, a different teacher came out of that classroom. I was like, "What the fuck? Like, where's the teacher that was in that class?"
Hmm.
And then my friend that was in that class came out running. He's like, "Yo, dude," he's like, "You won't believe what the teacher just fucking did." I was like, "What?" He's like, "He fucking choked this kid and like slapped the shit out of
No
him." I was
way.
like, "You're fucking lying." He's like, "No, dude, for reals." He's like, "You saw how he was being annoying in
Did
first
he get in
period?" I was like,
trouble?
"Yeah, the teacher
Did
got
he?
fired."
Obviously,
He's
yeah.
like, "You know how he was being annoying in first period?" He's like, "So when second period started, he was being annoying and the teacher like finally had enough and he's like, just shut up. You're so annoying." He's like, "I have to deal
Damn.
with you every day from fucking 7 a.m. to whatever time the
Like
second
9
period
or
ended,
something,
like
yeah.
9 or 10.
Yeah.
Because he had him from 7 a.m. to like 10 because he had him for first two periods.
Mhm.
He's like, "I have to deal with you." He's like, "I have you for two periods because you fucking flunked, blah, blah, blah." Like, he was just going
Damn,
off on the
okay.
kid. And the kid was like, "I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck." Like, he was just being annoying. And
Mhm.
the teacher's like, "I'm so fucking sick of you.
And
Like,
he
I'm
just
tired of your
slapped
shit."
him.
And the
Damn.
kid was like, "You're gonna do nothing." So that's when he like
Yo,
fucking strangled him and
no
like
way.
smacked the shit out of him.
Oh
My
my
friend told me
god.
he's like, "Bro, he like choked him. He like choked him
Yo,
out of his chair in like midair,
no
and he like
way.
went like."
Was there any video of this or
No,
no,
dude, there was no
dude?
video, but everyone was just shook.
Oh my
Like after
god.
it happened, the kid started crying. He's like, "Man, I'll beat the fuck out of you." Blah, blah, blah. And then
Oh
he was like, "I'm gonna get
god.
my parents here." And the teacher was just like, "Shut up." He's like, "You don't shut up." And I was like, "Yo, that's
we
fucking
had so
crazy, dude."
we had a
He backhand slapped him, so he went like
bruh,
one, two,
we had a kid.
three.
We so in my 6th grade class we had a kid that got kicked out of school. Like he got kicked out, right? But
Mm-hmm.
we were like the reason because they like not the reason, but they asked us for like statements,
This
right?
kid's
Not
fucking
just
bad
me,
as
but
fuck.
like
This kid's bad as fuck.
no, not me though. He threw a chair in the classroom. Like he got mad at a project and threw the
That's
chair.
valid.
Like not at the teacher,
He
but
shouldn't
like
have gotten kicked out for that.
but listen. So he threw
I'm
the chair
joking.
at the teacher, like towards her direction, right?
Oh my
So
god.
we like then we had to go and make statements of what happened, right? So
Josh
we
gave a
made
full
statements.
statement. Yeah, it was this kid. I
So
saw him
me
do
and
it.
my friends like were in his area when it happened. So we
Mm-hmm.
wrote statements. So he got kicked out. Eighth grade comes around after him getting kicked out of another school,
Mm-hmm.
and he comes back to my school,
Yeah.
and he got in my class, and I got sat right next to him. Okay, in chemistry class, right? And I had to do a project with him, right? But I was
Mm-hmm.
so scared because I'm like, dude, we're the ones that got him kicked out, and he's back
Josh
with a
is shitting his
vengeance,
brain,
bro.
bro. He's like, bro, what if he knows I snitched on him? He's gonna
Yeah,
throw a
we
full
were
fucking
so
table at
scared.
me.
Like my one of my friends and me, like when I like we were in the same class, but I was the one that got sat next to him, and
Yeah.
dude, we were shook for like a week. We're like, dude, this
Bro,
kid is
no
gonna.
fucking way,
Yeah, we're the ones
Josh.
that he threw. Like,
You're
so
such a
this is
fucking
long story
pansy,
short, but he
bro.
threw the chair at the teacher, said a few things to the teacher, and then got expelled.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, he got expelled from another middle school and came back to this middle school 2 years later, and
Mm-hmm.
somehow I got sat next to him in chemistry class. Anti
Did he ever
shout out.
did he ever find out it was you?
I think he was okay. Like, I think he found out, but he didn't even care. He was just laughing. He's
Mm.
like, "Yeah, that happened to me at the other school too. I don't care."
Yikes! Dude, you threw a
Ye-
chair at a
No,
teacher at
not
the
like
other
the
school.
similar thing, but he
Oh,
got kicked out of another
oh,
school.
okay.
But dude, I was so scared.
That's
I was like, "What if this
hilarious.
kid finds out that we're the ones that got him kicked out? What is he gonna do?" I was
Yikes!
shook,
That's
bro.
funny.
It was just like, what are the odds of
Yeah.
that, bro? And I was like, when I saw him walk into class like the first week, I was like, my jaw
You were
dropped.
just like, what the fuck?
I
That
was like,
shit's
no,
knotted.
no, this is me. Like when he walked in, I was like, my jaw dropped. I was like, oh
You
my
fucking
god, dude, it
like
was
a full nest of
scary.
flies went in your mouth, huh?
Dude, it was scary. I was just
You
like,
were scared of a fucking kid,
because he threw
Joshua?
a chair at a
Have you ever been in a
teacher.
fight?
No, I don't think so. Wait, well, no, I don't think so.
Pussy.
No. How many times are you gonna say that? I've never been in a fight, but I witnessed a bunch, but never was in one.
Oh, I've witnessed a bunch
Yeah,
too. I
I
have
don't think I was ever
videos.
in
Like,
one. The closest I got, I need some kid in the back, like dead, because they used to like dead leg
a
people.
dead leg, dude.
Okay, so they used to
Oh
dead
my
leg people, right? And I
goodness,
got dead leg one time, and I
yes.
was so mad. I need him in
I
the back.
love
Yeah,
dead
dude,
legs.
I
Those were my
hated the dead leg.
favorite.
Oh my
If you couldn't do it,
god,
if
I
you couldn't
hated
do
the
it,
dead
like
leg, bro. Oh my god, I hated that
if
shit.
you couldn't do it, like that was it. Like
Yeah,
you had to watch out for your knees.
we had
I was perfect at I had the perfect retaliation for dead legs, like
my
for sure.
what was this other story really quick? But yeah, dude, I hated the dead
Dead
leg,
legs were
bro. Oh
fucking
my god. But
insane.
yeah,
That was the worst
I need
pain,
some kid in
bro.
the back because he dead legged me, and I was like, oh, I'm
Fucking
stressed. That was
Joshua.
the only time I wasn't even a fight. I was just like, I just need him in the back, and the
What
teachers
a
broke us up.
coward. What a
Other
coward,
than that, like
Josh.
I never
What
been
a
in a fight. Like
coward,
I
Joshua.
avoided fights at all times. Like I
Really?
didn't want to fight anybody. Like
I didn't want to fight anyone, but
yeah,
if
never want to
if
fight
like
anybody.
if I had a if I had to partake in
We did
a
have
little
okay. It wasn't a
squirrel, I
full
would.
fight, but we had okay. So
Oh my
wait, hold on.
god.
Let me say my
Okay, yeah,
story.
say your
Okay,
story, dude. This one's insane. Okay.
so I have like it's like two-parter story, but we had a kid like he what I'm trying to retrace, but we had like issues with him repeatedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um so it started where so as a prank like this is like listen to this story. So as a prank I stole like his pencil, right? Like we
Mm-hmm.
were in drawing class like 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And then he couldn't find it.
Yeah.
He started crying, right? And then he starts telling like the teacher that I did steal his pencil, but like it was a joke. It was just a pencil, right? With like an eraser. He starts
Fucking
listen,
Joshua,
listen, listen.
bro,
So
you're
he starts
literally a
going.
fucking garbage
So listen,
human
listen,
being,
listen. So
bro.
he starts going. He starts crying. He tells teacher, "That pencil, my dad gave it to me. It's from Afghanistan." Because like I guess it was a whole it was a lie, right? So
This
like
is
he's like, "It's from
perfect.
Afghanistan. My dad got it for me." Blah blah blah. Whatever, right? So then I'm like,
You should have been like, wah,
I
wah.
did. So then, well, I was like, and my pencil says "Made in USA." Like I was showing it to him and shit, and he
You're
started crying. So I
fucking,
got in trouble for that,
you're
right?
fucked up,
So throughout the
Josh.
year, like it just started becoming a problem with me, him, and my other friend. We were like my friend and me
Yeah.
were like having issue with him. Like fast forward like a year later, we were sitting in the front of the class and he was sitting in the back. He
Mm-hmm.
took off his shoe and chucked it at my friend. My friend got in trouble, not him, for
Oh.
chucking a shoe, right? There were a few other things we did where he thought like I was making. I forget what happened, but he
I
thought
wouldn't.
we were making fun of him or
You
something,
probably
and we
were.
had to stay away from him.
You probably were making fun of
We
him.
were, but it was making fun of us too. But no, my point is like,
Oh, that's
so I stole his
funny.
pencil made in Afghanistan. He was bragging about it.
Bro,
He's like,
it says
he
made in
was he was
USA.
bawling, and he was like, my dad bought that from me. He went to war in Afghanistan. It's a special pencil. And I looked at the pencil. I'm like, bruh, it's the same pencil. I think he even said made in China on the side. But he was bragging about how his dad
Fucking
brought it from
Joshua, you're literally a
Afghanistan, bro. I
fucking
swear.
fucked up
And then
person,
like
bro. That's
it
funny.
led from that like yes, I stole his pencil, but it was a pencil like as a joke, right? And then like he started crying. How was I supposed to know he was gonna
Fucking Josh,
cry?
bro. That's
And then
hilarious,
like
dude.
there were more stories, but it kept going where
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know.
oh
I don't know
this
who's
is where the
worse, me or
story goes.
you.
This is where the story goes. So later that year we had a pool party for one of my friends like birthday party, right?
Hmm.
And you know Marco Polo where you would
Yeah.
like do that like you would
I fucking hated that
so
game.
he was Marco, or I guess whatever the guy was that would say Marco Polo. And
Hmm.
my friend went behind him and pulled him underwater.
Oh my
Okay. And he
god.
turned around. He's like, it was you. And he pointed right at my friend. And we were like, it wasn't us. Like, what? So we got
Bruh.
really mad. And
Uh-huh.
then, like, he was crying. My mom was at this party and she was like,
Yo, I'm about to ask her. I was
bro,
like,
ask
yo,
my
I
mom
was
when
like,
you get off.
I heard Josh drowned a
I
kid.
didn't do it. My friend did it, but we were
No, it was Josh. It
accused
was
of
literally
drowning this
Joshua.
kid.
What
Ask
did
my
your
mom.
mom say? Did she get mad at
All
you?
the parents they were like babying him like, oh my god, it's okay, but then it came out like later on that he
Did
would
your
do this
mom?
all the time. Ask my mom. We were like in
Really?
6th grade. I'm
Yikes.
not gonna say his name, but anti shouted him too.
Sam Dobrik.
Nah, that wasn't him this time, but no,
Oh, that's
this is
funny.
so it kept leading on to the point where he chucked a shoe at us, and we were like,
That's
and
hilarious.
my friend and I got in trouble for him throwing a shoe at us. Like he
What
took
the
off his shoe and
fuck?
chucked it at us, and we were like, we get in trouble for that, and we had to stay away from him.
What the hell?
Anti shout out.
Yeah, that kid
Yeah,
sucks.
dude. Can I say his name?
No, no,
No,
no.
should I not?
I
Okay.
don't think so.
Freaking his name's
Oh, wait. It's not even my story. It's my cousin's,
yeah.
but I was kind of there. He got in trouble. I think he got suspended because there was this kid in his class. I fuck, I have to say his name though.
Then just forget it. Next time, you want to say next week?
Mm.
Like tease him, and then we'll just have it come on next week.
No, actually, no, I don't care.
Yeah.
That kid's name was legit Kevin Cooch.
Why did?
That was his fucking name. He was like Asian, but his last name was spelled with a K. It was spelled weird, but it was legit Kevin Cooch.
Mhm.
And my cousin got suspended because he would shout in front of the whole school like, "Hey, Kevin Coochie."
I knew you were gonna say that.
Bro, and he got
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
suspended. And then I was in the office with him when he got suspended because I would walk with him to like from school. So
Mhm.
I'm older than him, so I would pick him up from his class, and then I'd walk with him to my house, and then my aunt would go pick him up. So when I went to pick him up, the teacher was like, "Oh, are you here for your cousin?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, where are your parents?" I was like, "Well, I walk him.
Mhm.
Like, I walk with him." And she was like, "Oh, like, is anyone picking you up?" I was like, "No, because I live close." And she was like, "Well, we can't let him go. Like, you have to go to the office because this happened, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" He would get in trouble a lot too. I think he
Damn.
got it from me. Anyways, so I was like, again, like, fuck, man. Like, so we went to the office, and then the principal's telling me like he did this. He like
Call him
he
Kevin Coochie.
no, she didn't tell me. She was being professional
Oh,
about it.
okay.
She was like, "Yeah, he said something very hurtful to one of his classmates,
Damn. Okay.
and it was very inappropriate, and he like we don't allow name calling and blah blah blah." She's giving me the full rundown. I'm thinking this will call him like homophobic things, like
Whatever. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like thinking
Yeah.
the worst. That was pretty bad, but I was thinking like, fuck, this was fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And then he was like, he straight interrupts the teacher's like, "I don't see what's wrong with calling him Kevin Coochie. That's literally his name." Dude, I had to bite my tongue. I was like, I'm pretty sure
Yo.
I started
Yeah.
bleeding from my tongue because I was trying so hard to
That's
not
funny,
fucking
bro.
laugh. And I was like, yeah, I'll tell my mom. And we
Yeah.
got home. I never told my mom. I was
Dude,
like,
shout
fuck.
out.
I was like, I'm never gonna. I was like, I don't give
This
a fuck. That
story.
shit was
It's not
funny.
really. I just want to say it. Shout out EJ. So we this kid had a birthday party,
Uh huh. I'm
and
gonna put my mic down.
okay, so this kid had a birthday party, right? And they were like lit the candles, and someone sprayed that silly spray on it, and the shit exploded in his face. Yo, he got like 3rd-degree burns. Like
No fucking
no, like some
way.
kid was, the silly spray, right?
Yeah.
Because it's flammable.
Yeah,
So
it
the candles were
is.
lit, and they sprayed it on the cake, and it blew up in his face as he was
Did
blowing
his
out the
did his
candles.
eyebrows burn off?
I don't know, but
I
he
wish.
got like it kind of exploded in his
Oh
face.
my
He
god.
had to come to school with like wrappings on his face for like a
Oh,
week.
that's
It wasn't like
embarrassing.
super bad, but he got like third-degree
I
burns.
would not
Yeah.
have shown. I would have fucking
Yeah,
ceased
that
to
shit was
exist,
shout out
bro.
EJ.
I would have ceased to exist, bro.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Well, that one time I
Yeah.
got hit in front of my school by that truck, how I tore my fucking
Bro,
ACL.
that's
The
crazy.
doctor
Yeah.
told me you have to stay off your foot for like at least 2 months. You're gonna have to wear this cast and use crutches. I
Damn.
was like, I'm not gonna look like a
Yep.
fucking loser, bro. I
Bro,
went back to school. That
that's
shit hurt,
crazy. Yeah.
and I have problems,
You
but I
still
was
have
not gonna look
problems.
like a
Yeah.
fucking idiot. And fuck no, I wasn't gonna look stupid taking the
Bruh.
elevator, going to fucking school. And yeah, oh, you care what people think. It's not that I care what people think. I already had an image at school. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep that fucking image,
Yo.
motherfucker. I'm not gonna look like a fucking loser, bro.
Jeez, for
Hell, no,
real.
I wasn't gonna let no one
No,
see me at my fucking lowest point,
I never
dog.
had any crazy images, but honestly, fuck Rigo before we end this podcast.
How long we been going on
Dude, we're an
for?
hour and 35
Oh
minutes. We better
wow.
end it. So,
Jeez, yeah, cause I'm fucking
yeah, me
starving, bro.
too. I'm
Rigo
gonna,
gotta buy me fucking
for real.
popcorn. But
But yeah,
this
we're
was a
gonna
good
end it,
episode.
dude. We're just
Shout out my
ranting.
cousin
Shout out,
David.
anti shout out. You know who?
Shout out
SD.
David for giving me the idea of the topics. Shout out Dave, but anti shout out because he still likes Wingstop.
Yeah, for real. Anti shout out.
Shout out to my sister Wendy. She's a big fan of the fucking show. Like my sister literally doesn't like podcasts. Like she doesn't listen to podcasts, but she listens to ours.
Sheesh. Yes,
Like you've
sir.
met my sister, you already know she's not into shit like
Yeah.
podcasts or anything like that. But she legit listens to ours like on her way
Oh, and
home and she's always telling me like, bruh, she's like fucking Joshua. Like
you know,
she's like, you literally fucking ruined Josh. And she's
yes,
like, I can
sir.
just imagine him being the
Dude,
nicest boy.
we should take recommendations of what we should list,
Yeah,
like
what
say
we
on
should
there.
put next time
Yeah,
on
we're
this little
leaving the
thing.
middle one for sure, but the other ones, yeah, we can change them. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it there. And
Yeah.
Rigo, you better watch the video.
Oh yeah, Rigo, you better buy me popcorn
Yeah,
later.
for real,
Motherfucker.
bruh. All right, we're gonna end it
Alright.
there.
See you
We'll
guys.
see you next week. Bruh, Rigo better show up.
We going to Wingstop right
Yeah,
now.
for real.
Yeah.
All right, see you next
All
week.
right. See